Alright, hello once again. It's that series once again where we play the career mode once again. Now, we need to figure out what is going wrong in defence. And by we, I mean me. And by defence, I mean I need to do better at defending, really. But I had a little idea, and we're going to sort it in a few minutes, because first of all, we're going to see what we got to do today on the calendar. We're finishing off the January transfer window, and we're going to have to stick with the team until the end. And fingers crossed, it's a good enough team to win us the Premier League title. But we're a little bit behind at the moment, so we'll have to overcome a bit of a deficit. So today, we kick off at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is great. Exactly how I want to start my day. We've got that at Tottenham. Then we follow up with a game against Southampton. I can't remember what round this is of the FA Cup. I think it's the fourth round of the FA Cup. We take on Southampton at St Mary's. So not an easy draw, especially since they're the ones that dumped out Manchester City. So I'm not excited about that too much. And then we've got Preston in the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals to see who we'll be facing in the final. I'm confident we'll get the win now. I'm confident we'll get through. If we don't, then fair play Preston. Hope they win the final as well, to be honest, if they get through. But we will hope that we do get through and we can retain our Carabao Cup crown. I'm not too fussed about it, but now that we're this far, I might as well just get it done. And then we finish off today with an equally as difficult game as what we start off with today. An away trip to St James's Park to take on Newcastle. So similar contrast to last episode. Last episode we had 4 home games in a row. We drew 3-3 against Leeds. We beat Preston 1-0 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We beat Wigan 4-1 in the FA Cup third round, and then we finished off the day against Crystal Palace, winning 3-2 in the very last minute to rescue 3 points there. Those were all home games. Now we'll have all away games, which will be even more difficult, especially since we start today against Spurs. And for the first time, I think, it might be not the first time, the board are a little bit unhappy with what we're doing. We're getting a bit unpopular in these parts. It's not great, to be honest. So we have to win the Premier League, win the FA Cup to get the board's belief back. Morning, mate. Welcome, Jack. Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, this is not exactly where we want to be. We fucked up the Champions League, although they wanted us to win it, so that was never going to happen. And now that we're in the Europa League, they want us to win that. We should be able to. We need to try and get the fifth back a bit, pretty much, and hopefully they give us the end of the season to be able to do that, because I'm confident in most of those objectives. But it's a matter of getting the results together. So what I'm going to do is try a little something this episode. For the defensive formations on both ends, this worked in the other career mode I did. What we're going to do is we're going to have the fullbacks inverted and the width a bit further in. And we're going to give that a go. And if it doesn't work, then I'm all out of ideas. We'll have to do that for the other formation as well. Yes, we'll save that. And we'll go to one striker, team management. Because we just need something now for defensively. Because it is going absolutely wrong. We'll keep the pressure on heavy touch. Actually, do we keep the pressure on heavy touch? No, we'll go drop back. We're bitches. We need to defend better. So we'll be bitches and go drop back. We'll do this as well for that. And we'll keep going with that, I think. The offensive's fine. We're doing okay attacking-wise, except we can't get anyone to score apart from our literal 2 strikers. But that's okay. As long as they're scoring, someone's scoring. So, news before we get into this first game against Spurs. We'll also give you an update on where we are in all the standings as well. Forest beat Brentford. That's not really my concern. Manchester United supporters were in positive mood after coming away with a win from their last match against Crystal Palace. Johnson had obviously stressed to his players that it wouldn't take much to turn their draw into the previous fixture against Crystal Palace into a win this time around. And Chesko's dramatic late goal sees Man United win. Chesko snatched the win for his team against Crystal Palace when his dramatic late goal put Manchester United 3-2 up. Week star performers, we got Vindal in there. He has been absolutely fantastic since having to replace Malacia. Of course, with the injury that Malacia had. And Vindal, that's not Vindal, that's Ndika. But okay, Vindal is doing very well. and I hope to continue to see him improve. He had De Bruyne at Spurs. It's a bit cursed around here in these parts, but fans of Manchester United were hoping the result goes in their favour after the defeat to Tottenham Hotspur they suffered earlier in the season. If I remember correctly, this was a 1-0 defeat, so I'm going to check the calendar because I actually don't remember. You'll see some horrible results here as we go back to find the Spurs game. Like that Fulham loss, which is all. Because November was a month we'd rather forget. It was a 1-0 loss. We're also looking for some depth in the fullback position. So any suggestions on a fullback, like just a depth option? We've got Malacia, we've got Vindal, we've got Dallo, and we've got Laird. We just need someone who can provide a bit of depth. Now I was thinking maybe Divine Wrench, because he can play either side. 79 rated, he's got a bit of potential. There was also a suggestion for Alejandro Balde. So what I'm going to do is wait until Balde's rating comes through and see what he is just now. He can play both sides as well. We'll see what he comes through as, and we'll decide between Divine Wrench or Devin. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to call him Divine. And Alejandro Balde. And we'll decide between one of them which one is going to be our depth option. We also had a transfer offer, which I still don't know what to do, because it's actually quite a good offer. Lazio have reached out to us that they are willing to offer Ivan Ruiz an additional fee of 1.95 million for Castello Lucaba. Now, I want to see Lucaba succeed, but look at this man. 17 years of age and already 78 rated. I'm confused. What I was thinking as well is I decline this and maybe just sign Ivan Ruiz for depth. Or even on a loan, or even for a loan, short-term loan to the end of the season, we get him in, loan him out. Because I don't want to sell Lucaba, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to say no to this offer. They want our defender, we're going to say no, but then we're just going to go straight offer for their defender, and they'll be like, sorry, what? You just asked us for our defender after you offered your defender for our defender, or our defender for your defender. It's a regen, definitely. I just don't know what it's a regen of. No, I don't want to fucking pay the release clause. We're going to try and get him as cheap as we can. It's going to be a difficult one to do, but I reckon this is a smart move. I know I said 3 signings a window, but this is just for depth, alright. We need to splash out a bit to make sure we get the goals that we're looking for this year. Now, I'm going to just go with 25 milli. See what they say. We probably won't get a negotiation on this one, but that's fine. They would like Navarro and 15.1. They want to do a swap deal. Now, if they want to do a swap deal, who do we want to swap? I don't really want to swap anyone, that's the thing. I like what I've got at this club. I built something I enjoy using. I mean, Ethan Galbraith and money, I guess. That's the one player I don't want to keep on the books. And we'll put it back in 25 mil again. We don't want Galbraith, we want 30.6 million now. Okay. We're just trying. Tension's quite high, so we're just going to try and trim it down a little bit. 27.5. I've never accepted that. Right, we'll take that. Like, fuck, I'm having a selling clause for this kid. He'll go on for millions. This is just a personal one, just because I want to see his development myself. And of course, we'll get a depth option at fullback as well. He's got an immediate loan, by the way, this guy, just to see what he can do out on loan. Because he's not going to get in this team. And then maybe, no commitment yet, we sell Belicoch up or Lucaba in the summer, depending on how this guy grows. He wants, like, pennies for his wage. Jesus Christ. You know what? Fine, mate. Nah, I'm happy to have him. The only problem is, and I doubt this is the case, but it could be the case, if he's already hit his potential at 17. That would be a problem. We've made the move now. It may work, it may backfire, but we've made the move now. I'm surprised Lazio were happy to let him go after we just said no to Lukeba going. There he is, Ivan Ruiz. I wasn't initially going to sign anyone else in the centre-back role, but he's 17 years of age, with 78 overall already. Potential could go through the roof. A B rating. Take that. Maybe a Ramos regen. That's what I was thinking. I was looking at him last time, but I don't know Ramos' birthday, so I guess this is the time to check. When this man was born, and I will go check what Ramos' birthday is. Where the hell do I do this again? There's a place where you can edit players. There we go. Alright, Ivan Ruiz. Where are you, fella? Where is he? Scroll straight past him. Right, you. Birthday, 30th of March. Let's see. Can my phone respond, please? Ramos did retire. So it very much could be 6'3", right-footed. Sergio Ramos. 30th of March. It is the Ramos regen. Oh. Oh, boy. We have struck gold. We've absolutely struck gold. Ramos' birthday is the 30th of March. This man's birthday is the 30th of March. This is the Ramos regen. Ivan Ruiz. Which means Bella Kotchap may have to say goodbye to the club in the summer. I don't really part of Bella Kotchap because he's been very good. But we've got the Ramos regen, and he is going to pop off soon. Exciting prospect. Jesus Christ, that's the best potential tag I can get. He is going to be just simply incredible. Let's work on his pace and his defending a bit more. And then we're going to loan him out. I know that's probably not the smartest move, but we're going to loan him out, give him some experience till the end of the season. And I think in the summer, we've got to get rid of Bella Kotchap and just carry on with this guy. Because that is a hell of a signing. I thought he was the Ramos regen. Take a look at him in depth again quickly because he looks absolutely brilliant. 78 rated already at 17 years of age. I should have known by that. 74 pace, 40 shooting, 58 passing, 63 dribbling, 77 defending, 79 physical. What an absolute boss of a man. By complete accident, we have found the Ramos regen. And the only reason we found the Ramos regen is because Lazio offered him in a swap deal. I was never actually planning on going for him, but if he's going to, like, we could have got him for Lukeba money, but I don't want to sell Lukeba. I don't really want to sell any of my defenders, but I might have to now. Look at this man. What a baller indeed. Ivan Ruiz. He's going to go out to the end of the season and then we'll work on him over the summer and see what he can do. But my God, I didn't think we'd be opening the episode with a Ramos regen. Man United have completed the signing of Ivan Ruiz after Lazio accepted a bid in the region of 27.5 million for the 17-year-old centre-back. The player who agreed on 1.9 thousand a week salary, he's only getting paid $2,000, if that, was presented to the press at the club training centre earlier. Manchester United are a team that are going places. Well, Europa League at the moment, but we'll get there. I'm so happy to join such a prestigious club. Ruiz said, I will do my best to earn for myself a place in the start 11. The boss and his backroom staff have every confidence in me, and I can't wait to repay their faith. We're going to insta-loan him till the end of the season. Someone else can have the beauty and pleasure of using him. If he doesn't go out on loan, then he's definitely getting a lot of game time because I need him to grow. He's going to be a boss. So we already looked at the news. I didn't actually show you the standings because we went for the signing instead. But this is how we look going into today's episode. We are in second place, 6 points behind City. Like I said, the goal difference is a bit ropey. The conceding is very ropey. So we're going to try to fix that today a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Liverpool third, West Ham fourth. Leeds surprisingly up there in fifth. Spurs sixth. Villa 7th, Chelsea 8th, Arsenal 9th, 10th is Newcastle, and then the relegation zone, Leicester, Burnley, Bournemouth currently. So Without any further ado, we're nearly 15 minutes into the episode. Let's get some gameplay, ladies and gents. Where is Harry Kane? No, where is Harry Kane? Did the team sign him up, or is he just not playing? I bet you I'll go back into those lineups and he's there. Oh, they weren't even starting him. Oh, well, I should have just stuck with that, because now they'll be starting him if I go in again. Oh, no, they won't. Is he injured? I don't see an injury there. Well, whatever, that's fine. If they're going to use Guiri. So, De Gea in Malacia for Vindal. I think Vindal's taken over. That's, actually, no, Vindal's tired. Well, look at Malacia, the run out them. Martinez, Varane. I don't feel fully confident in giving the new boy the start today because he's not fully sharp and it is Spurs and I need to get revenge over Spurs. Tommy will sit on the bench in case Casemiro gets tired, which means the midfield today will be Van de Beek, which I don't really want to have, but sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do. And then Szoboszlai. And then Armada also on the bench because I want to use Armada more. Anthony's quite tired. So do we go Anthony or do we go Ahmad? I'm going to go Ahmad today because of the tiredness of Anthony. And then up top, Rashford. And we're going to keep Šeško on the bench because he's been fantastic recently. He's been a very good talent off the bench. Do we have another centre mid? We have Shabalala. You know what? Yeah, Shabalala. Come on, 63 rated. The big man himself. Number 7. Comes in to the substitutes bench. So this is a team we're going to be using for today. We will be changing the captaincy real quick because it shouldn't be Casemiro's when Mr. Marcus Rashford is on the pitch. So taking a look at the team today then. De Gea in goal. Malacia, Dalot as the fullbacks. Martinez and Varane centre-back partnership. Today, Casemiro, CDM. Van de Beek, right centre mid. Szoboszlai, left centre mid, maybe push him forward a little bit. Sancho with the left wing, Diallo on the right, and then Marcus Rashford, captain and leading the line here today at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Their team is a little weaker than what it was in the game at Old Trafford where they beat us. But that Guiri guy, I believe I might be wrong, but he was the one who scored the late winner. And not to mention, they've got Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield, so he's going to be a problem today. How they got him is beyond me. How would you like to go from winning trophies to winning no trophies? Must have been the conversation there, but he is there, so we're going to have to just get used to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're waffling now. Let's get into the game. It is Spurs versus Manchester United to kick off today at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I've got to check who City we're playing. That's on me, but I guess it's fine. So here we go to kick off today's episode. We walk out onto the pitch with a lot of expectation today, to be honest. We walk out expecting, demanding 3 points to keep in this Premier League title race. We are 6 points behind Manchester City, but 6 points ahead of Liverpool as well. So it is a situation. We can't just settle for second again. We did that last year. We want the title. The board want the title. We want the title. Title has to come to Old Trafford. This is how Spurs line up. There is no Harry Kane, which is interesting. Now, I'm wondering if he's just injured or tired or what. They started with Guiri. Harry Kane is on the bench. We've also got Destiny Udogie, who is one I was looking at potentially as well. He's actually come out really good. And of course, we've got this lineup of legends. Now, of course, we're looking to win each game today as best we can, but also we're looking to try and improve defensively.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
We'll see what happens there. My Twitch stream's closed for some reason. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. So we go now against Tottenham Hotspur at the Spurs Stadium. We're kicking it off and we're hoping for a bit of a better result than the last time out against these guys. We lost 1-0. It was Guerrieri, I think. I might be mistaken, but he got the winner for them against us at Old Trafford. So it's going to be a difficult one. I'm aware of that. They've got a 5-back, and it's actually quite a good 5-back from what I've learned in this career mode. But we're hopefully going to break that down here. Sancho versus Emerson Royale. Not a battle you want to be in there, Sancho. Nobody else moves forward. Well, everyone's moved too far forward, actually. Szoboszlai to Rashford. Into Van de Beek. So you're telling me, is it Old Trafford it took forever to find a lead? And then Van de Beek just goes and scores. Donny Van de Beek gives us a very early lead here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Madness. There we guys. Throw in now. Martinez. Onto Sancho. Turns Emerson Royale. Gets fouled by Willy Orban. And that should be a yellow card. We could have a fun little day today, scoring early. That's a great start. That's a fantastic start. Can we improve on it? Orban, the captain, not set the captain's example there by flattening Sancho. Szoboszlai. There's Van de Beek right there. There's Martinez right there. I'm going to try and use Van de Beek, but probably gets intercepted. It doesn't. Okay. Donny. Ahmad. Sancho. Back into Ahmad. This could be for 2. Nope, Pickford makes a save. We started off well this episode, ladies and gents. This is what I'm liking. This is what I want to see. Sancho. Ball in. Rafa, not going to get it. Donny. Knocks off to Sancho, who might be offside. He's not. Lovely. Dominic. Blocked. Martinez. Casemiro. Corker. Nope, not going to happen yet. I don't think we have on the season. It's another corner. Emerson Royale unable to keep control. 5 goals in 13 appearances. We can call him shit all we like, and I do very often, and so does the chat. His passing ability is garbage. He's shocking this year. But he'll pop up with a goal more often than not. And that's why I keep him around. Sancho's corner, absolutely dreadful. The Spurs can counter off it now. That was a dead corner. Just didn't have any power on it. Donny Van de Beek, good header. And now Gonzalez versus Malacia. I knew he was going to pass it back, but hopefully Malacia has the pace to deal with it. He doesn't, but that's great from Rafa Varane. Putting that little foot in to prevent Spurs from breaking through there. I think it was Guerrieri again. The man who scored against us at Old Trafford, who broke hearts. Sancho's having a fucking worldie of a game as well today, except for that pass. I speak. Commentators curse, I tell you. I'd say someone's having a fantastic game and they'll just fall apart. Great by Varane coming across. Exactly what was needed. Now I need to play this ball off, but there's too many Spurs players and not enough United players, and now we're in a bit of trouble. Casemiro. I realise why we're in a bit of trouble. It's because I've kind of committed Varane. Not intentionally all the way I wanted to, but Varane should be back by now. Dalot cleans up. Now Rashford to Diallo. Back now to Rashi. Casemiro. How does that pass not work? I mean, Granted, with the power on it, it makes a bit of sense. But Malacia coming in. It looks a bit more composed at the back, but I'll probably curse that now and they'll go and score. But for now, it's looking composed. Sancho, ball in, Szoboszlai. Donny. Back inside to Szoboszlai. Oh, it's just come off a defender. Not what we wanted there. This is what we want, though. Sancho. Van de Beek. He's found the ball in here to Rashford. It does come into Rashford. It's 2-0. A mistake from Jordan Pickford. Gives us a second. This is more what I want. Where was this at Old Trafford, lads? Where was this when we were playing Spurs at the Homestead? Donny van de Beek's having the game of his life. A goal and an assist inside 25 minutes. Marcus Rashford scoring, I don't know what his goal of the season count is now, but another one.
Goal for Manchester United, number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Oh, well, that is something. I've tackled with Varane and it's not done it. I honestly thought it was going to be Spurs' goal back because I have literally put the tackle in with Varane. I just want to see what happened. I'm not complaining anyway. I'm just curious. It's curiosity here. So if I've got Varane here, Guerrero's coming through. I've got Varane making the tackle. I know he made the tackle because I felt the ball hit my foot. Did he just get nutmegged? Oh, fair play. He just got nutmegged. Well, I mean, I just showed myself getting nutmegged. That was not the plan there. Not the idea behind it. Alright, Big Dave. Martinez. Malacia dog. Out to Szoboszlai. We've had a lot of the ball and a lot of the domination in this one. I did just dribble it off the pitch, yes, but I thought I kept it on, to be honest. Sancho getting a bit rough there with Royale. Good save by De Gea. Doesn't hold on to it, but Varane is there on hand. I don't understand what the quality of De Gea has become because he was very good and now he's still okay, but he's conceding more than he was. Ahmad. Should have passed it off to Van de Beek earlier, but Van de Beek should have been there earlier, so it's kind of a 50-50 really. Not to be overcritical of Van de Beek because today's been good, but positioning wise, still a bit to be desired. Varane. Now, here's an idea, and I'm not saying concrete. What if we sell Varane and we start that Ivan Ruiz kid, the Ramos regen, next year? Now, I'm not saying that's a concrete, we're doing it. It's a, are we doing it? Should we do it? So I was thinking of selling on Varane anyway. He's getting older. And even though he's been good for us, I think it's probably the right time to sell him on. I just fucking, I'm gonna scream. Why? Why can't I keep a clean sheet in this fucking game? The pass and move there was fine. The pass and move there was good. It's just De Gea saves it. Straight to them. Why does the game do this? There's no need to be an idiot, De Gea. Maybe it's your old age, mate. I don't know. We can see another to the shock of absolutely nobody. I just wish that fucking goalkeepers would work. I wish that defending would work. I just wish the game would work, you know? This is a complaints form for goalkeepers. De Gea has been, well, the first half of the season, he was good. He was solid. This second half so far of the season, we're barely in it, but you get what I mean. The past few games, he's been sloppy, he's been unlucky, and I just don't know what the change is. Maybe he's getting old. He's 34 now in his career mode. Maybe he's getting too old. Maybe I need a new goalkeeper. In fact, that's going to probably be one of the agendas next year. But at the same time, I just feel like De Gea's got more to offer, and I just can't fucking... Maybe I've got the wrong tactics on for a goalkeeper. I don't know what tactics you're meant to use for a goalkeeper. Especially for a De Gea goalkeeper. Van de Beek. Diallo. Back inside. Jesus Christ, Van de Beek's on his fucking good shit today. It's a save from Pico. Nearly 3-1 before the break. I'm just happy we got a lead, but I would rather get the goal difference a bit better today, to be honest, but it just doesn't seem to want to. I'll try and defend, and then they'll just go and score some sloppy shit like that. It's fucking Guiri again. I saw him, by the way. Fucking Guiri. It's going to go all the way back to Van de Beek. 3 minutes of added time at the end of the half. It's the time! Oh, it's not the time. Looking for that Casemiro corker. Didn't happen. Such a stupid... Yeah, I like that. I like the stupidity of your game. The Gea should be able to hold on to that with no problem, but for some reason it just slips away and they just some reason score. It's magic, this game. Towards Varane again. Oh, fuck off. Sancho, yeah, that's actually going to go potentially for a throw-in. That was such a... That was a shot, by the way, just for anyone who's not aware. Sancho, lad. Two-one up at the break. Should be 2-0, but, you know, they're going to get their goal by hook or by crook. At this point, I've just realised I'm going to concede. It's just a matter of, can we not concede too many, please? I'd like to go as clean sheets objective, but I don't think it's going to happen somehow. But we lead at the break anyway. Not too shabby, Alonso. 1-0 to Southampton over Palace, and Liverpool are also winning their game over Brighton, so if we win today we could stay within 6 points, or stay 6 points clear of them. Wording there was not good. 72 to 28 turns of possession, 10 shots to 4, and yet somehow we've got the same expected goals. Excuse me, video game. 22.1 expected goals each. Imagine if it was 21 goals, expected goals, that'd be mad. Alright. We're going to fall back a little bit, because we are 2-1 up. I'd like to keep the lead, but the game probably won't allow me. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing Malacia there, to be honest. Martinez covers up. Win the ball back. Sancho. Into Donny. Was not the intended target. And that's a cracking tackle from Guerrero. And then Varane just doesn't want to tackle. Lovely. Oh, Christ. Good save to Gea. It's a matter of a moment that goes wrong. And this was a Varane header from the first half. I thought it was a Pickford save. It's actually blocked off the line by Reguilon here. Probably hits his hand, but I don't have balls on because I'm not bothering with that. I'll just concede more goals. Already conceding enough. That was headed away by Casemiro. It'll be a throw into Tottenham. Why? My player is there. Good save again, by the way, De Gea. But my player is there. Why is he not blocking it? Dalot is literally in the... He's gone for his legs. Lovely. At least De Gea saved it. Prevent it from being 2-2. Spurs have come out the gate in the second half firing. We need to learn how to deal with it. That's the problem with this whole Season 3. We've been unable to deal with defence. I want to try and fix that today, but I don't know how it's gone personally yet. If it goes bad, maybe I'm just oh my god, it's switched off Malacia. Maybe I'm just bad at defending, which is probably the case. But still, I digress. I want to try and improve it a bit. Szoboszlai making the moves down the pitch. Diallo, do you want to run today? No? Alright, cool. Back to Szoboszlai then. Rashi. Sancho. Tackled away by Tomori. I don't know why he's gone to Spurs. He doesn't want to win trophies either, apparently, anymore. Varane putting 2 tackles in. Finally winning the ball back. That's what we like to see. Brighton equalising at Anfield. It's also what you like to see. Slows Liverpool down a bit further. Diallo. Into Diallo now. Ball in is blocked. And away. Casemiro trying to come with a tackle. He's going to still try and go for it. Not gone well. I think part of my bad defending is, of course, player switching. It takes an eternity sometimes to switch. And even with the right stick switching, it still doesn't go to the right player sometimes. I'm not blaming the game all the time, but player switching doesn't help. I've gone inside with Rashford against Rodon there. I don't know why it hasn't cut inside. That's fine, though. And it switched me off Casemiro. And here's go Spurs again. Malacia closes it down, though. Love to see it. Ball inside to Szoboszlai. Van de Beek, who's had a great day so far, has been pressured by Son here, but has won it back off of Son. Szoboszlai. What are you back healing it for, mate? Oh, Malacia's clattered him. Sorry, step over central. My apologies. Martinez is going to put that trick merchant back in the shed. Sancho to Rashford, and it could be a second now for Rashford. They've not picked him up at all. Marcus Rashford, that should bury the 3 points. Trick merchant, Guerrero getting tackled by Martinez. It's built up perfectly into a goal for Marcus Rashford, and that will probably seal the deal. It should seal the deal, but you know this video game. He'll change on a dime. I think it's ready. I think we could probably bring Šeško on now. Give him a bit of time on the pitch. The captain help him once again. We're 3-1 up. Let's make some changes. They're making some changes. We'll make our changes. Also, give Rashford a little break for that man there, Šeško. I was considering bringing on Almada, but I don't think we're gonna. Belkoc's gonna come on because Varane's tired. I think we need Almada today. And we'll continue to sit defensive, I think. It seems to work. Lo Celso coming off for... I honestly don't know who that is. I want to say Ndombele, but he's probably long gone from Spurs at this point. But it's not. It doesn't even look like Ndombele. It's just a guess. 3-1 up at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bit of revenge after they came to our land and beat us. Right, cool. Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely sick. That's absolutely sick. You just knew that was going to happen. There's no point in defending, I tell you, first hand. Absolutely no point in defending. Goal difference? What is that? Never heard of it. I can't believe this video game. Malacia gets fouled. Nothing's done about it. And a ball, I believe, it looks like, anyway, it goes through De Gea. He's probably just not saved it. It's gone under him. Lovely. Fucking... It's just a lot of shit sometimes. I've tried to change things up defensively, and it's still fucking not helping at all. I don't get what am I meant to do defensively, man? I'm just going to have to just accept that we're conceding about 80 goals this year. As long as we score 100, it works out. I'm mad. Need some help here. Need options. Van de Beek, Casemiro, Szoboszlai. Back to Casemiro. Blocked. So why is it when they put their players in front of the ball, it gets blocked? But when I do that, it doesn't. Good block, Casemiro. Never mind, ignore me. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. Tried to get him on balance for about 3 days and 3 nights. And the pass still went shit. Diallo to Diallo. Tomorrow's read it. Throw it to us though. Just hold on now, lads, because I knew this. Here comes Harry Kane. He's going to get the equaliser. I'm going to have a fit of rage. Conte knew what he was doing when he was starting Guiri. He's like, Guiri scores against him. He scored the winner against him last time. Diallo to Donny. Casemiro's not the plan, and hence we've lost the ball. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can predict. I hate this video game. What's my defense doing? I can predict this game before it even happens, man. I've had enough, honestly. I've had fucking enough. Belkocap is in no man's land. Nobody decides to mark, you know, one of the most lethal strikers on the pitch. De Gea's got to go, I think. I don't even want to play. Genuinely, I don't want to play this game because it's the most predictable fucking load of dog shite. I just want to watch back here and see where my defense have gone. Why is Bella Kotchap so far forward for so... Was I still controlling him? Because I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be controlling Bella Kotchap for that long. That's defensive, by the way. We've just let him through. De Gea is fucking... Oh, my God. I can't with this video game, man. We've deserved it all day, and they're going to go and get a point. Potentially even 3. I just don't know what I'm meant to do defensively. This one's going to work. Ref. Huh? Excuse me? You're going to have to fucking detail... If he's somehow got the ball here, then that's a load of bullshit. Because that's a fucking foul day and night. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera angle. Let's reset. There's a lot of instant replay going on here, but I just need it. It's for my own mindset. He gets absolutely nothing of the ball and all of Diallo. Did I dive? Did Diallo dive, actually? Hold on. You know what? That's fair. Diallo's dove. We'll call that a draw. Tomorrow didn't get the ball, but Diallo dove. And here I am again committing my fucking centre-back. Where is Casemiro when I want to use him? I swear I want to fucking like, have Casemiro as a holding midfielder who gets in there. Just fuck off. Just absolutely fuck off. I'm not playing this fucking game. I can't play this. I refuse. I refuse to play this. This fucking charade of a game. It's getting Bella Kotchap out of position every time. I want to be Casemiro. I don't know where the fuck he's gone. And then... How is that not offside? Has he played it while he's still in line? He has. Malacia, mate. I just can't be arsed, you know. I just can't be arsed. I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to do in this career mode. Genuinely, no idea. I couldn't tell you. There's only so much I can physically do. The game's going to have to, you know, help me out at some point. Malacia's just left fucking Gonzalez right at the back, or I don't know who came on, number 22, right at the back post. With absolutely no marking whatsoever. Why Malacia's done that? I feel like the AI defending should be helping me out a bit more than it is. Thomas Lamar. But I'm getting absolutely no help from his AI defending at all. I get absolutely no help from any of my players with the ability that they're meant to have, but don't. And we've gone from a 3-1 lead. And I knew this was going to... Oh, just fuck off. Now I was misplacing my passes. I just knew it was going to happen as well. Tackled him. It's a foul. Clean tackle. Can I switch to fucking Martinez? Oh, my days. I can't play this. The fucking... Everything's just so delayed and laggy and shit. Oh, fuck off. I just... Oh, I'll write this one off. I can't be arsed. I'm not even blaming the players anymore. I can't be bothered. It's the fucking mechanics of this shit game. Players are not covering themselves in glory, especially De Gea. He's getting fucking booted out of the team again for a bit. It's a good save there, but you've let 4 in, mate, so I don't know if that really counts as helping yourself. I'm trying to defend a bit better. And even when I defend better, I get the tackle in. They get the ball back. I get some interception in. It bounces back to them. I've got a goalkeeper who's 88 rated and should have the ability he was fucking born with. He doesn't save the simplest shots. And they just pass it around like they're prime Barcelona. And I can't get a player close. Malacia in that last goal there. Why he's left that fucking open space at the back post is absolutely beyond me. I wasn't using him, so maybe I should have tried to switch to him or something. I don't know, but it would have taken about 5 days to switch to him, so I would never have got to actually get to him before the goal even went in. I'm just going to... Today's going to be an episode of complaining. If you don't like the complaining episodes, I'd suggest switching off now because I'm fucking vexed. I've already had enough. Already had enough for today. I don't even want to play the rest of the episode. I will, but I don't want to. I'll admit, and I know this, I'm aware of this, I'm not the most gifted of FIFA 23 players. I'm not very good at all. But surely there's a time where it comes in that the game should help you out a little bit. The AI defending seems to fucking do wonders for them. I just seem to be forgotten. Shesko, please. Oh, yeah, your goalkeeper saves, does he? And he gets to hold on. We don't get rebound off you. Fuck right off. Fuck this game in the ass. Don't go my centre back. Where the fuck is Casemiro? I just don't get to be my CDM ever. The ref's going to give it as a foul, isn't he? Because he's a little fucking nerd. Spurs have done it again, and it's not even fair. It's not even a fair result. I just seriously am wondering when I give up, because this game's a fucking joke. And it's going to be games like that cost us something in the Europa League or in the FA Cup or something. It'll cost me my job. I'll get sacked. I just don't fucking get it. I don't get this fucking game. I'm getting bloody sick of it, to be honest. I don't know what to tell you guys, honestly. I don't know what to tell you. Probably when we made the substitutions, it just decided to fucking capitulate us. We were 3-1 up when we made the substitutions. And then we go lose 4-3. There's no rhyme or reason to this video game. I can't be arsed. 63-37 in terms of possession, 16-13 in terms of shots, so 5.8 expected goals, 2.7. I'll be honest, Spurs did turn it around on us, but there's no way they should be getting anything out of that. We should have had it dead and buried. We should have had it done. With the quality of our defence and the quality of our goalkeeper, we should have had it done. And I don't understand. I don't want to play. And getting to that point where this career mode isn't fun. It's just a load of shit over and over again. The first game every time will have some kind of fucking AIDS to it, some kind of problem to it. Mainly because I'm still waking up and trying to play a video game. That doesn't help. But at the same time, I'm 3-1 up, and then suddenly out of nowhere, they just come in and fucking boom us 4-3. It's a load of nonsense. Brace and an assist for Rashford, an 8.8 for him. Jadon Sancho, 8.3 and an assist. And Van de Beek having a good day as well, with a goal and an assist. I don't know what happened in the last 20 minutes, but I'm not going over it. I can't be bothered. De Gea, mate, you're on fraud watch. I know you made all these saves, but you're still letting him 14 shots, 10 saves, 4 conceded. I got to give him his credit for saving as many as he did, but he still let in 4. And the 4 that he let in was stupid. So, very nice. Casemiro, you, mate, were invisible today. Whenever I wanted to use you, I couldn't use you. Whenever I wanted to, like, play as you, it wasn't possible. Barely got the ball to him today. 3 passes, and he made 1 complete pass. Fucking hell. I'm starting McTominay next game regardless, because that's a load of rubbish from a man who should be 91 rated and playing well. Their man of the match, they've got a few of them if you want to... Well, they've got a few high ratings, because they comeback win and all that. Youngmin Son with a goal and an assist and an 9.2. Guerrero with a goal and an 8.6. Reguilon with an assist and an 8.4. Thomas Lemar with a goal, a winning goal, I think it was in the end, an 8.1. And then Nico Gonzalez, he gets a 8.1 for an assist. Tomori solid at the back, as you know he's going to be. Harry Kane comes on and scores. I predicted that. I predicted these things. 7.9 for him. And then Kevin De Bruyne from midfield got an assist as well with 7.4. 6.6 for Pickford. 9 shots on his goal, 6 saves, 3 conceded. And it just doesn't make any sense. If I lose my job, honestly, it'd be a mercy at this point. It'll honestly be a mercy.
Just a couple of questions.
Rashford doesn't, like, Rashford deserves a better club, to be honest. We're gonna have to figure out why the fuck this is happening, because I thought I'd found a tactic that might have fixed it, and the game has decided, yeah, it'll fix it until the 70th minute and then you'll just fall apart. Casemiro was fucking invisible today, and that was the issue. I'm gonna complain all day. I'm gonna complain all episode. If you don't like it, tough. Complain all episode. This is a complaining episode. No, we lost because the game's shit. Gotta try and keep morale up since my job is in the orange zone now, but Fucking, I can't with this game. How am I meant to win the Premier League? How am I meant to win trophies when shit like that happens on a daily or an episodely basis? I guess every other day because that's why I do them. But every other day, shit like that happens. They can fuck off. Galbraith's I'll accept, but it won't go through because it never does. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss with this game. It's nothing to do with the players because the players are actually quite good. We've got De Gea, goal is 88 rated and is a fantastic goalkeeper on FIFA. Just decides not to be on his on some occasions. We've got fucking Malacia, who he's not been the same since his injury. Maybe we should have started Vindal today, but he was tired. Martinez is meant to be one of the best centre backs in the game, and to be fair, he usually is good. Then we had Varane, and as soon as we subbed off Varane and brought Bella Kotchap, it fell apart. I don't understand that. I'm not blaming Bella Kotchap. I don't understand. This game's a fucking piece of shit, and it knows it as well. It knows it's a piece of shit. That's why it gets away with it. I do not want to manage Northern Ireland. Thank you for the offer, but I'm not in the frame of mind at the moment. I just want to not play this video game, but I'm going to be playing this video game. 3-player chats, they'll all want games. Diallo wants to start. I mean, he wasn't very good in that Spurs game, so probably start Anthony. Oh, excuse me. Varane wants to play. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. And then Anthony wants to play. Probably. He will probably start. I just fucking need to think how, with results like that on a episodely basis every other day, we've conceded 47 goals. It actually boggles my mind. I don't understand how it happens. That whole last game, I just couldn't get Casemiro involved. And it switched me, instead of Casemiro, my CDM, who should be making sure that shit's sorted, it's gone to fucking Bella Kotchap, who's then overcommitted, or Varane, whoever's in that position. It's then overcommitted them, left us space, and they'll just go and score because apparently my goalkeeper's hands are made of fucking toilet paper. I don't get it. I do not understand what is going wrong defensively with this team. Sharpness might be an issue. I don't do the training. I probably should do the training a bit more. But most of the sharpness is actually pretty good. I just fucking need to find something. I'm going to try different tactics throughout this episode defensively. We'll try a different one against Southampton. We're going to go the 2-striker for this one. Because I just need to batter him and make myself feel a bit better. After that fucking dross. It pains me. It actually pains me to play this career mode. I used to enjoy this career mode. Because even though we were losing, it was actually quite fun because it was a challenge. Now we're at the level we should be winning the Premier League title. We're doing worse, and I don't understand it. We're at the level where we should be challenging for the Premier League. We should be getting... Say Drew Bournemouth, man. We should have taken advantage of that. Fucking hell. We should have been going for the group stage, which, I mean, it's a bit of content. It's a bit more funny that we did, and we have to go all over again. I don't mind that too much. But it's just, we should be winning the Premier League, or at least it'd be more contention than we are, and it's stupid results like that, where I'm powerless. The game turns on a dime. The game decides, fuck it. Let's fuck him over. It's funny. The developers are probably laughing right now. I mean, they're probably not. They probably don't even know what's going on. After today's game, Manchester United were coming to terms with their second league defeat against Tottenham Hotspur this year. Conte was in buoyant mood after the match. They're a good side, we beat them twice this season. I just don't see them as a threat. Apart from the fact that we're above you in the league table, mate. Yeah, no, I'd agree. And the fact that we had you on fucking toast before the game just helped you. Ruiz surplus at Man United. We just signed him the day after he's surplus, is he? No, he's getting a loan out to try and improve him a little bit. And if he doesn't get the loan out, we'll slot him in. He's good enough to be slotted in immediately. 78 rated already, and he's got the potential of Sergio Ramos. So, you know what? We're giving him a fucking debut this game. See if he can steady this shitty ship. He's not actually going to be... We're not doing the 1-striker, so I don't know why I've done that, but... We'll give it a go. Round of 32, St Mary's. They'll score 4, we'll score 5. That's the way it goes now. Goal difference is a thing of the past. We do not care about goal difference. I mean, I do, but I'm not allowed to. So, first of all, let's get the 2-strike. De Gea As much as you were saving that game, you did let him 4, so Lafont can have a run out. Dallo can stay. Bella Kotchap comes out for Ruiz. We'll give him his debut, see what he's about, see what he's like. Martinez will stay in. Vindal will stay in. McTominay will definitely stay in. He might actually be more visible than what we just had. Alanga comes out for Diallo. No, he doesn't. He stays in for Diallo. We'll put Diallo on the bench because he got game time. Oh, no, Anthony. Shit, Anthony's back, isn't he? Anthony comes in. And then we'll have Almada off the left. We'll have Shabalala starting with... we'll go like this. And then Rashford I think is probably the move. No, it's... I want to try... You know what? We're going to go Sheshko and Makoko. You know what? Fuck it. I want Makoko and Sheshko to be more involved. Sheshko especially, because he's good when he plays. So that's how we're going to go. I forgot they had Harry Maguire. And he's a tired Harry Maguire as well. We could have a field day here. Anyway, Lafont in goal. Vindal and Dallo as the fullbacks. Martinez and Ruiz as the centre-backs. With Martinez captaining the side today. He is the second captain, the vice-captain of this team now, after his performances last year. So that makes sense that he will be the captain today. McTominay, CDM. Almada off the left. Anthony off the right. Shabalala through the middle. And the Cam, Shesko and Makoko up top. Just want to make sure there's no changes to the bench that I want to do here. We've got 2 centre-backs on, just in case Ruiz has a clanger. We've got Varane there, and Lukeba's there as well. In fact, Lukeba I wanted to start, didn't I? Lukeba is going to start. Needs game time, and it's going to be McTominay to captain. Which is a risky business, but it's the way it goes around these parts. Anything else we want to change? I was considering bringing Laird on, but I think we're okay otherwise. We've got Preston second leg up next, so we need to keep an eye on that because they are a bit of a challenge, a bit more of a challenge than I expect them to be. Keep Fernandes on the bench, try and maybe bring him on at some point. So this is how we'll go for the FA Cup 4th round. And it is Southampton versus Manchester United at St Mary's Stadium. Let's get into it. Let's obviously, hopefully, praying have some better luck than what we've had because I want to just scream at this game. Right, Southampton. Let's put the Spurs game in the back of our mind for now. It's just embarrassing, a result like that though. We're in complete control, we're dominating. It's all going hunky-dory. And suddenly the game's like, oh. I'll take my own fair share of the blame because I was playing bad, but it hurts. It hurts when you know what the game's going to do. From that Son goal, I knew that they were going to get at least a point. Fair play to them, they went and took all 3, but still, you just knew sometimes. You just know sometimes. Spurs seem to be my bogey team, which isn't great. I don't think we've beaten them in a while. Harry Maguire is in our defence, like I said, so hopefully we can bully him today. It just hurts my fucking brain playing this game sometimes, I swear.
Thank you, St Mary's Stadium. Enjoy the game.
All I want this game, obviously, is to win, first of all. I would like the basic mechanics of the game to work. So say if I press LB, it goes to the correct player. I try and right stick switch it, still got the wrong player, but I'll try and right stick switch more. Maybe that's what I need to do a bit more of. Throw in Southampton after it came off of Vindal. I still do right stick switching. It does more or less no effect as well. Here we go again. Saved by Lafont. Couldn't hold on to the ball if he tried. Butterfingers. I mean, he saved it, so I've got to be grateful for that. I'm debating whether to sign a goalkeeper now or wait till the summer. I think I'll probably wait till the summer. Because it's not going to matter. Our goal difference isn't going to change. And I don't think it's actually even the goalkeeper that's the issue. I think it's the fact that EA can't program goalkeepers that's the issue. Thiago Almada now. This is the man you want on the counter-attack. Look at the pace. He's off. Leaving Silas behind. Well, he's not really leaving Silas behind. Silas is keeping up with him. But Almada, Makoko, Chabalala. Oh, mate. I know you're 63 rated and you're not very good at shooting, but put it either side of the goalkeeper there, fella. Probably score. Anthony. Chabalala. Chesko. Makoko. Almada. Can't find a way through. See there, like, it switched to Almada second after I'd already wanted to make a tackle. Lunging probably ain't a good idea either. Okay. Good block. Dallo. Just going to go back to them, though. Can we... again, I just want a goalkeeper that can hold on to the ball. It's not a good save, but I could have just so easily gone back to them. I thought it would, to be honest. Mkoko into, well, hopefully Anthony has made it to its destination. Sheshko. Whatever. Giving it a try. Not being overly critical of Sheshko because he has scored quite a few in my limited appearances this season. Thing is, Sheshko and Mkoko would have a lot more game time if it weren't for Tammy and Rashford just tearing up the fucking scene. They weren't so consistently scoring all the fucking time. There'd be definitely more time for the other two, but the way they've been this year, they've been fucking unstoppable in terms of scoring, more or less. And it's just hard to fucking find the time to give players like Sheshko, players like Makoko. That was from fucking Sheshko, man. I'm not even... I don't have the energy to argue with this game anymore, because I know part of it is me being bad. And I know that, but there's a limit I could take with this fucking video game where passing just doesn't... it just suddenly changes. I don't understand what the sudden changes in this game's pace. Sheshko, please. You unlucky man. Good attempt. I come into the episode all positive and happy, ready to go. Hopefully we can get some results going, string some form going, get a defence sorted and get going with some good results. Get towards the Premier League title a bit, catch up Man City. And then I actually play the episode, and I want to fucking regret it. I just don't. I wish I could turn back time. Where is my DM? There's never any fucking DMs anywhere. Not even a centre mid. It's gone straight from Vindal to Sheshko. Oh, fuck off. I just don't understand. Maybe the tactics are fucked or something. He's doing the Sue on me. Fucking hell. That's a rubbing. If ever I saw one. Ronaldo is not here anymore, mate, so it's now for you. Oh, this game. Why have I got no centre mids or a CDM there to pass through with Vindal? It goes from Vindal, attempts to make it all the way to Sheshko. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. I could be struggling. I'm just going to have a check here. We have a centre mid, a centre attack, or centre defensive mid, centre attacking mid, and two wingers. But no, Vindal at left back has tried to get it to Sheshko at left striker. That's not going to work, is it? And then we just couldn't defend again. And of course, it goes in because my goalkeepers are made of tinfoil. Honestly, I get knocked out of the FA Cup, it might be fucking job gone time. And they've knocked out one Manchester team, who says they can't knock out the other one? Okay. Cool, they just wander into me and get the ball. So if I do that to them, yeah, no, I don't. Okay, similar settings there. McTominay does win it back, though. I'm honestly more confident McTominay than I am in Casemiro, and that's fucking saying something, because Casemiro's one of the best to ever do it. Shapalala, I appreciate your attempt there, mate. Almada. Makoko. Spot Shabalala, but they're just going to fucking sit back for now, for the rest of the 90 minutes, aren't they? Anthony. Makoko. Shabalala, please. Thank you, my actual Lord and Saviour. The big number 7 equalises. Oh, my days. When the team's so bad that you have to rely on a 63 rated player to score, it's something. It's surely something in this club. It's a good finish as well. Harry Maguire, of all people, couldn't get across in time. It's 1-1. At least we've rallied to equalise. First goal of the FA Cup for Shabalala. Probably will be the last if we can continue in this tournament. Of course, if we don't continue this tournament, it will be the last. That kind of makes sense. Almada turns Maguire. And then, right. Correct me with this one. And I'm not putting this on Almada at all. You can guess where I'm putting it, which fault this belongs to. I have made the most direct pass. Šeško is physically there. Right there. Does it come off the back of his fucking foot? Because if so, then fair enough. I mean, I'm annoyed at it. Because he should be able to just take it in his stride. No, it's... Yeah, cool, whatever. At least he's actually gone at Šeško. I thought for a second it just gone straight to Busio. I'm so annoyed. Good Vindal. Vindal's a fucking warrior for this team, by the way. I love him. Shabalala. Try to turn and give it into to Makoko. Didn't work. So I know I've got the pace and advantage of them, but some of my players just feel slower in general. Sometimes. Šeško dropping far back for that one. Vindal. Into Almada. Shabalala. Has nothing to play it to. Gets insta-tackled. So if they can do it to me, hold on. I'll just do it to them real quick. Why am I Dallo? I don't understand the player switching in this game. I wanted to be fucking Ruiz there for a long ass time. Okay. Coco under pressure there, couldn't really do much. Anthony wins it back. Coco back out to Anthony. There we fucking go, back in the lead. I said back in the lead. We weren't ever in the lead. So in the lead. Bit of class from Anthony. A little bit more from him this season, to be honest, goal scoring wise. Assisting wise and creation wise has been fine, but goal scoring has been a bit of a sore point for our number 21. Curls it perfectly around to make it 2-1 on that that left foot, that right hand side. Oh, we needed that. Even if they go and score again, which they will, guaranteed. I can guarantee you, I can tell you firsthand they will. Whether I like it or not, they're going to. Good reception, Thiago. Almada. Done left, good try to take on Herrera here. With not much success because Herrera's just reading that. Vindal wins the ball, gets absolutely clattered. I tell you now, if Vindal gets injured, we're probably fucked at left back. I'd rate him over Malassi right now. Šeško for 3. Oh, you fucking what, mate? It's at the post. Go 3-1 up before half time. Thing is, though, if we went 3-1 up, we'd only go and lose 4-3. See last game for details. Vindal doesn't want to deliver the ball off in an appropriate time. As in, I pressed the pass button and he didn't do it. Lafont just hold on to the ball. There's the yellow card for Silas on the from the Vindal tackle, I think it was. Where he snapped the poor cunt. Yeah, poor tackle from Southampton's winger there. They've got a corner to end the half. It's St Mary's. I'm just looking forward to the Newcastle game, to be honest, to end the episode, see how much bullshit we get handed to us in that one. That's what I'm excited about. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, is that what we're doing? Understood. The fault's going to dive out of the way. I'm just... There's only so much I can fucking take of this career mode. I'm not going to keep complaining. I am going to keep complaining, I'm lying. But I just... He was getting ready to save it, then he unanimated and didn't save it. He had this, and then he cancelled, and then he just... That's one of the many reasons I'm conceding so many goals, because the goalkeepers are programmed like dog shit. Whatever. 2-2 before the break. We're just going to have to accept that defending's a myth, goalkeeping's a myth, and we're just going to have to outscore the opposition. It's going to be like 7-3 every game, 7-5, 6-2, whatever, I don't know. They're always going to have a few goals. I'm not allowed to clean sheet. I just don't get it, but that's alright. 2-2 at the break. Yep, let's insult Šeško rather than complimenting the team players that have done well. Yeah. Shabalala and Anthony with our goals. Armstrong and Perot with the Southampton goals. Neither of them should have really gone in, but what can you do? The goalkeepers are programmed like wank. Spurs 1-0 up over Fulham. The only other game that's going on apparently because everyone else isn't playing yet. Keep an eye on that, see if there's any cup upsets after the fact. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 6 in favour of Southampton, to be fair, and 2.3 expected goals to 1.2 in favour of us. Well, it's been another one of those games. I'm not had a good day today. I was going to record this episode this afternoon. I maybe should have done it in the afternoon, but it was either I go out this morning and I record the episode this afternoon, or I record the episode this morning and go out this afternoon. I thought going out this afternoon might be better. Oh, fuck off. Why is it they just run into my players and get the ball? Why? And it never works for me when I try to do that to them. So whatever I've tried to do today to try to fix defending, obviously quite clearly hasn't worked, mainly because not the defenders, the goalkeeper being an absolute fucking twat. Anthony. Oh, good play. It's a good save. What's it like having a consistent goalkeeper at Southampton? Please tell me. Hayer and Theo Johnson arguing. He's saying he should be out there. But Theo's saying you've just been as shit as he has. Watch out because Navarro will get your spot. Fucking collisions in the box there. McTominay wins it out. Amada did not pass it to the right player, even though I put my stick in the direction of the player I want to pass it to. Don't be silly. Vindal kind of puts off Silas there, I think, and Lukeba ends up winning the ball back. Anthony, inside to Šeško. Can we get one more? Nope. Blocked. Fair play. Vindal wins it back because he is the Lord Almighty left back. Shabalala can't even get a simple ball for it to Makoko. I wish my defenders were that fucking alert. The AI defending in this game is pish. But defending in general in this game is pish. Yep, there we go. Hold on, please. I thought he was going to fucking volleyball it like he did the other episode where he spiked out for a corner, but he's actually held onto the ball there. Fair play to him. Even when I bring the goalkeepers out to try and close down the angle, somehow it just slides around them or slides under him. It's fun. Ref. No? Okay, cool. Oh, Shabalala's injured. You fucking gotta be joking me. Southampton, you'll pay for your crimes. Vindal. Lukeba. McTom. To Makoko. Shabalala's back up, but he'll have a knock. Wolves and Southampton next. We've got Preston in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Ball in. Does not happen to lead to a goal. I could not be arsed with the replay against Southampton, so if I lose, I lose. I'll lose my job, probably. Or at least the job security gets a lot worse. But I'd rather have a loss here than a replay. I can't be bothered. That doesn't mean I want to lose, by the way, video game. EA, if you're hearing this, I don't want to lose. I'd rather win. But if I have to, I'd take the loss rather than the replay. Thank you, EA, for listening. Šeško should score this. Doesn't. Makoko doesn't also score either. Lukeba's stopped. I'm moving my... Okay. Got to Almada. McTominay is intercepted. They've got two players sliding at the same time there. My players can't do that. Okay, but does well. Ruiz doesn't know much about it, but we'll get it away. Anthony. Guys, I'm going to need you to move. Dallo. Fuck me, man. Dallo, you try something then, mate. You're just doing nothing. Shabalala. Almada. Shesko. He's at the fucking post again. I just, it's one of these. It's just one of these days, isn't it? Yeah, we were so close to the lead now. It'd be Southampton that go and get it, probably. Good job, Vindal. Vindal's the only one I can actually fucking rely on in this fucking team, man. Everyone else is pace in defence. Can't win the header with Makoko. Get flattered. Good tackle. Look here, but I don't see much out of Ruiz today. Makoko. Shesko, please. Oh, you deserve that, mate. You fucking deserve that. That was great hold-up play by Makoko as well to lay it off. But it's been coming, and it's deserved from Benjamin Shesko. He's hit the post twice. You can't say he doesn't deserve a goal eventually. The goal has, in fact, finally happened. I would have been so pissed if we not found the lead, but I know they're going to equalise still. But we're just going to hold it off. We're going to bring off Almada for Fernandez, I think, as well, because I want to give Almada... oh, actually, we're going to... let's put Almada there. Fernandez comes in. And... we'll give Tammy the start against Preston, because he's not had a game yet today. That's a bit mean to Preston, but... we need to get through to the final. We need to win something. Try and save the job security a little bit. Shabalala makes way with his knock. Hopefully nothing serious. Better not be a broken toe. I'll tell you now, Southampton. Be on your case. At least not until Bruno comes back anyway. Then it could be a broken toe. So I'll Bruno back. I'll have another option. You fucking prick of a game. Ruiz. Can't get El Yunusi there. Shot straight at Lafont. Those have gone in before, so I wasn't like completely happy with it, but it's worked on this occasion. Almada into Makoko. Fernandez running through now. Referee. If it's another dive, then fair enough, but I need to look for my own sanity, man. So, who is it? Number 17. Steps across, holds Fernandez back. I'd argue it's still a bit of a... it's not the greatest of angles. I'd argue it's still a bit of a dive, but I think it's more than what was in the Diallo one. Still a bit of a dive. Okay, believing that was risky, but it worked. Anthony. Makoko is just straight off. Doesn't matter anyway, he doesn't want to pass the ball with any actual ability, so it doesn't matter what he's done. I'm not even, like, just... I don't have the energy, I'm not even surprised, I'm not even shocked. I try and defend, the game's like, oh, are you, mate? Yeah, cool. Goalkeepers are what I want to headbutt a wall. I cannot and will not be arsed. We are going to replay probably, and I just don't want to do it. I don't care because every game now, every game they have to score at least 4 or 5 because, or well 3 in this case, but they have to score multiple goals. Right. Anthony, more magic from you, mate. Okay, they're going to block it. Why can't my defenders do that then? Ruiz has been not great, I can't lie. Shesko, please. Yeah, cool. Oh, mate, apologies to be so late. No worries, mate. You've not missed anything apart from 2 mental breakdowns, so not too bad. The first game against Spurs just there was really fun and absolutely no problems with it at all whatsoever, Smile. And this one has been completely the same, you know? God's sake, I thought I'd snuck in. We're actually going to go to a replay. Fucking, I can't be bothered. I just don't understand defending anymore. Because season 1 and season 2 we were fine defending. I don't know if it's some change with the game or some change with my ability, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong anymore defensively. Goalkeepers, I think, is probably the real issue. And now I've got another player on the floor. You fucking joking, Southampton? Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! You go on into my player and then win the game? That's just a fucking cheek. Right, come on, Benj. You've done it before. You can do it again, lad. Save us. Thank you. Thank God. Nothing less than we deserve. Nothing less than we deserve, man. I had a feeling it wasn't the greatest stream so far. Oh, no, it's absolutely been fantastic. It's been great. 2-4-3 results so far. It's amazing. 4-3 against Spurs and 4-3 against Southampton. The only problem with the Spurs one is we lost 4-3. And the one here, we've won 4-3. Šeško continues his fine form. Goalkeeper should be doing a bit better, but I really don't care. We're through to the next round. I think goal difference is just out the window. It's just going to be, we have to score more goals than them, because if they're going to score 3, we're just going to have to score 4, like evidenced today. And they will score 3, because my goalkeepers have apparently got the combined intelligence of a grapefruit, so it's brilliant. At least we win. But we're not allowed to, you know, keep a clean sheet, or at least defend. I don't know what's happened, but both CDMs in both games so far have been invisible. I've not even been allowed to use them. Even when I try to switch them, they're just not there. Took Šeško 9 attempts. He could have had many a goal today. He hit the post twice. But he ends up getting the winner. Šeško's fucking popping off. I'd love to see it. That Perot header. I'll show you this Perot header, Jordan, because this is probably the one that really sent me off the rocker in this one, because the way that the goalkeeper saved this, tried to save this, by the way, was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Maguire, you're in the mud, mate. Right, so let's just take a look at this Perot header again. So Dallo probably should challenge a bit more, but Lafont has avoided the ball. This is that's the part where I thought, can I just not play this game anymore? Dallo's not even attempted. I don't know what sort of jumping stance it is from Perot. And Lafont, just to reiterate, Perot headers it. Dallo should be doing better as well, marking. But Lafont, it's like he's going for the save. It's actually incredible, because he goes for the save, then he cancels himself. Like, what's that? If he just continues with this, he probably saves it. He continues with his save attempt. He saves that. Then he cancels his save. And he's like, oh, actually, no, maybe I won't. It's the stupidest thing. Right, well, take a look at that. We won anyway. Who cares? 59-41 in terms of possession. 16 shots to 10. 4.6 expected goals to 2.4. Makoko got all the assists, you greedy bastard, Makoko. Look at you. 4 assists, you evil man. Anthony with a goal and a 9.3 man of the match today. Absolutely. He just terrorised that side of Southampton. Makoko with 4 assists. Shitting hell. The creator himself. 8.1. Benjamin Šeško with a brace and an 8. Vindal, another good performance. And the other goal coming from Shabalala, but there is bad news. There is grave news. Shabalala has a knock. I think someone else got knocked towards the end as well. Almada. Oh, not Almada. Are you fucking kidding me? Almada and Shabalala, 2 of my favourite players, knocked. I bet you they both got broken toes as well. Silas was their man of the match. The goal. Armstrong getting the goal and assist as well. And Perot getting that stupid, fraudulent goal past Lafont. For an 8.2 rating. And then Harry Maguire, not having a day of it really. But at the same time, he actually wasn't bad, you know. 6 passes, 4 dribbles, 2 tackles, 100% success rate. Not a bad day for Maguire. He just doesn't get the win today. Lees with 10 shots, 6 saves, 4 conceded. And Lafont with 9 shots, 6 saves, 3 conceded. So that's how we're looking. I'll end it all, can't lie. Both Spurs go through as well, lovely. I really want to face them again. I really do. Smile. Have I got time for 3 questions? I've got time for me to fucking cry. Alright. How far can we go? It depends on what you can see, to be honest. It's about our own performances. I've tried a new defensive tactic as well. That has absolutely not worked whatsoever. I've just made the fullbacks inverted and the centre-backs, you know, more, like, accurate. Well, not accurate, but, like, more aggressive is the word I was looking for. I don't know what was... Right, Almada's injured for 4 weeks. I want to die. Lovely. Sheshko is getting some praise here, but we want to know about the Shabalala injury here. Thank you very much. Gonna ask more from today, saving us once again. I think Sheshko. At what point do we say Sheshko starts? Because I know Tammy and Rashford are scoring, but Sheshko is doing very well as well. We're gonna start Tammy against Preston. Not to mention as well, Makoko 4 assists. Right. The news, progress assessment. Don't give a fuck about that youth development target, to be honest. I'm just caring about results on the pitch, and they're not going well right now, so we'll have to figure that out. Right, injuries. Thiago Almada suffered a sprained knee injury. He'll be out for about 4 weeks. But now the big one. Jabu Shabalala. Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought it was going to be awful news. Oh, God. I nearly lost my shit there. Only 5 days. Only 5 days. Oh, my days. I thought it was going to be a broken toe. 5 days and a bruised shoulder for Shabalala. Oh, God damn. Anthony wanted the game, and he got the game, and he did well with the game. And Diallo, I said no promises to him, and I didn't give him the game. Let's go. Let me get down for this ledge really quick. Yeah, we've managed to avoid disaster there, and there goes. I believe this is a loan deal for Stanley, but I might be wrong. Honestly, I've lost track of this whole episode already. We're 2 games in. I think Stanley's out on loan to somewhere. Anderlecht. Oh no, it's Galbraith! Oh, the Galbraith deal went through! Oh, that's a fucking celebration. That's an absolute celebration and a half. I've been trying to sell him for a season and a half now. Finally gone. Lovely. And I'm a transfer offer from Atletico. I know we signed your player, but you're not getting fucking ours in return. Get away. Although Diallo has his potential of 80, which is kind of sucky, but what can you do? I want to propose Albin Lafont as captain. You think Albin Lafont is getting the game? Are you on drugs? Albin Lafont's staying as far away from that game as possible after that performance. Benjamin Sesko is up for debate now. And by up for debate, I mean fuck off Real Sociedad. You're not getting him. But every player in the world of football has the same travel bag. Yeah, they're all humble. Anthony wants the game again. I don't know why you'd be coming in for Almada, because you are a right winger and he is a left winger. But we will have a look and see. Right. Preston North End, second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We only have a 1-0 lead after they literally held out for 95 minutes plus. And it was only very, very late in the day with Tammy Abraham that fucking got us the victory. Freddie Woodman, keep an eye on him again, because he was fucking ridiculous. Pretty much press conference before this second leg then. Let's see what we can say to the media. Almada would have been part of the plans. Yeah, probably would have been, to be honest. I like Almada. 4 weeks without him. It's not bad, but can't be arsed with injuries all the fucking time. I know I put the injury stuff up, but still doing my head in. How you cope that, Almada? We'll have to adapt. We'll have to say, aye, right. Let's figure it out. Took 4 seasons to get Iqbal sold. Ugh. I'm glad I got him sold early. Well, not early, but early when I wanted to sell him, because I've loaned him for a couple of years and he sold more or less as soon as I wanted to. Anthony. Why would he, like... Why do we don't have a problem with Anthony. He was man of the match last game. He probably will get involved in some capacity, to be honest, because we need the best players against Preston. Fucking hell. Although we have to remember in 4 days' time we've got Newcastle. Have you got any worries about the squad? Yes, we've got a defensive ability of a fucking poppadom, mate. Anthony's such a hot topic. I know. He was man of the match last episode. I don't know why they're questioning my judgment. Defensively, I get it. Why are you starting Martinez? Why have you got a goalkeeper when you could just put a fucking stick of butter in the goal and do more to save the shots? I understand that, but like, I don't question my attack. Chesko next braces Man United beat Southampton. Chesko was in superb form for Manchester United, scoring twice, held inside to a 4-3 win against Southampton. Almada injury worries fans. Man United fans will have plenty to be worried about after yesterday's match against Southampton. Almada has picked up a sprained knee injury, leaving him unavailable for the near future. Players of the week. Man of the matches. None of us are in there. Oh no, Anthony. I tell you, Anthony has been involved in Team of the Week. And then Man United plenty to do in the second leg. But we will do it, hopefully, without an issue. Although, of course, they'll probably score 3, so we'll have to score 4, you know, to make it interesting, make it entertaining. Manchester United edge closer to the next round after a narrow 1-1 win at home in the first leg. The tie certainly isn't over yet, though, and Preston North End are sure to do everything they can to rise to the challenge and turn its leg around, or turn its tie around. Yeah, Preston are going to be annoying again, aren't they? Also, was there any FA Cup shocks before we go into this? FA Cup shocks, please. There's some replays. I mean, that's about all you're getting. Lincoln beat Wickham, not really. West Ham beat Chelsea, like that. Although I don't actually know if I like that because West Ham are another of my bogey teams. But not really any shocks, to be honest, to be had. Tranmere got another replay, or have got a replay. I hope they go through, to be honest, because they're the ones that knocked Arsenal out. Nottingham Forest knocking out Everton. No real big shocks, to be honest. That's kind of boring. Right. It would be shocking if we got dumped out by Southampton, but then again, they dumped out the blue side to Manchester. So it wouldn't have been the worst thing, or not the worst thing, but it wouldn't have been the most surprising thing in the world. Shesko stays on. He's been fucking fantastic. We're going to go one striker today. And I'm wondering how long to keep going with this inverted fullback shite. Or has it switched it without me saying anything? Did I not do the instructions? It did not do the instructions. No worries. That might be the issue. Right. Let's do the instructions again, and let's hope they save. Malasia. Inverted. Dalo. Inverted. Lovely. In fact, I think I only did it for defensive, didn't I? But it still hopefully should be on the defensive ones as well. Nope, it has changed them. It's just changed them. It just decided, we're not keeping your tactics, mate. We're not having them. We refuse. We'll just do our own tactics. Like, fuck off. I don't know about Ruiz, you know, he was a bit of a fraud that last game. I do want to get him a loan before the window closes, but nobody's come in for him yet. I can't call him a fraud already, because he's literally just come in. And he's the Ramos regen, so we can't be saying he's a fraud. Right, Varane, Lukeba can have the one today, because we need Martinez. In fact, actually, we'll go Bellicott, chap, because we need both those defenders against Newcastle. Laird comes in, Malacia can stay. Casemiro comes out from McTom. Actually, no, Casemiro could stay. Why not? McTominay comes out for Donald. And who else do we put in centre mid now? Because, I mean, they're all injured. Well, I say they're all. Shabalala and Bruno are both injured. Bruno's not back yet. Can't use Shabalala for this game. If Shabalala's back for the next game, we'll just whack in McTominay. Fuck it. Why not? It's only Preston. I say it's only Preston, but it is only Preston. We should be winning this. Diallo, yep. I'm going to put Anthony on the bench because he'll complain if we don't. Like, oh, wow, you're not using Anthony. Makoko got 4 assists and I'm benching him. No, you know what? I'm not benching him. I know we've got 2 strikers on the bench. We only have 1, but Rashford can rest for the Newcastle game. Fuck it. Right, that's the team. I don't really know what to expect from this game because it is Gonna be one of those where they just absolutely shit all over us. De Gea, mate, this is your proving ground after that fucking shit show against Spurs. I could use Navarro. I'm gonna use Navarro actually, because he got a clean sheet in the first leg, didn't he? Navarro, mate, you're getting the nod again. Navarro, this is your proving ground to see whether if you do well today, you can probably play in Newcastle, mate, because honestly, De Gea and Lafont are filling me with absolutely no confidence at all. Malacia and Laird as the fullbacks, Lacabra and Bellecourt up as the centre backs, Casemiro captain and CDM for today. Hopefully he'll be visible in this game because he was invisible in the Spurs game. McTominay, Van de Beek, the centre mids, it's a bit ropey there because we've got injuries. Fernandes left mid, Diallo right mid, Tammy Abraham for the middle. He was the one who got the goal at Old Trafford to give us the slender lead we got. And at Malton Road, or well, Deepdale as it's called, we'll see who goes through. We've got no concurrent matches, so either know who's through already, or we'll find out after this game. It'll either be Leeds or Everton to see which out of Preston and Manchester United will play in the final. But we'll get into it. Let's go. Anthony snaps his arm and leg and foot. Why haven't you picked Anthony? Have you a problem with the player? Yeah, literally. Benjamin Šeško broke his leg and has got an injury for about a year. Why haven't you started him today after he scored 2 goals last game? Like, I don't know, maybe because he's unable to move without the aid of crutches or a wheelchair for a little while. These are the brackets then. It's been somewhat normal in the Carabao Cup, to be honest. 2-1 win over Southampton, a 2-2 draw against Chelsea, we win on penalties. And the 1-0 over Preston. Can we just play the Carabao Cup all the time? Seems to get normal scorelines here. Premier League just seems to be a fucking a vacuum of space. FA Cup, I don't even want to talk about the last game because it shouldn't have been 4-3. Then again, we shouldn't have lost to Spurs 4-3, but the story behind Spurs, by the way, in case you're wondering, Jordan, we were 3-1 up at 70 minutes. I made some substitutions, and apparently those substitutions brought down the fucking morale of the entire world. And we ended up losing 4-3. We could see 3 goals in the last 20 minutes, and we lost. It was a great adventure. I'm sure if you watch the episode back later, you'll see it. Why have you started Pele got a problem with the player? Yeah, I mean, the whole 6 feet under thing kind of, you know, prevents me from using him. It's so stupid, the press conference questions. I'm wondering why I do them. I should just ignore them. Lacabra getting a now start because he was actually quite good. One of the very good defenders in that game against Southampton. Obviously, Wijndal was good as well. But we are resting him for the game against Newcastle because I just need my best players. I'll have to see that. Would immediately turn the console off and went for a pint. Oh my god. The thought was in my mind, trust me. The thought was fully in my mind. I was really ready to just end the episode there, but you'll have to watch it to believe it. Because I even make a comment about how Harry Kane wasn't starting. I make a comment about Harry Kane, he's going to score the equaliser. Moments later, guess what fucking happens? And there's nothing I can do about it. Defensively, we're, oh my, fuck off. I'm not, fuck off. I couldn't use Casemiro because I just wasn't able to select him for literally the 90 minutes. It switched to Bellecourt. Well, Varane initially, but I switched him off for Bellecourt. It switched to him, and I couldn't do anything because I wanted to be Casemiro to cover it, and I wasn't allowed. It was a disaster of a game. You can tell that I'm not lying because I'm angry. Go on, McTominay. Go on. Here we go again. The Freddie Woodman show. Also, don't insult Donny too much because he was the best player in that Spurs loss. He was absolutely fantastic. I mean, you can insult Donny if you want. I still will. But, like, Donny was absolutely fantastic against Spurs. And that's even, like, sorry, Tammy. I'm just curious, mate. Let's see. Who do you play for? I know I'm not controlling you. I'm trying to control you, but it wouldn't let me switch. Tammy, who are you playing for, mate? You're clearing it for them. I'm not a professional, but you play for Manchester United, not Preston North End. If you play for Preston North End, mate, I don't know what's happened to your career. Tammy, I could easily just sub you off and bring on Šeško. He's been actually good. It's your first game today, Tammy, so I'll give you a bit of a call him Sammy. Tammy, I'll give you a bit of a break for now. But best be aware that if you start playing like wank, Shesko is available. Tammy out to Diallo. Cutting inside. Ball back in towards Tammy. Cleared away. Malacia can't get the ball. Casemiro can't get the ball. Casemiro's been a bit fraud this episode so far. I mean, he's only had the Spurs game, but he was awful. Good interception, Lukeba. And then it passes off the back of the foot of Bella Kotchap. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Exactly what I wanted to do. Why would I want to pass it away from my box when I could just pass it into my other centre-back? Donny could eat my arse, could score a hat-trick in the World Cup final, still shitting on him. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Understandable. Is it because he's replaced Fred? Oh, Malacia. It's not fully your fault, mate, but... In fact, it's not any of your fault. It's my fault for running into the player, but... To be honest, I was hoping to get it to Fernandez and he wasn't there. Oh, just... Do you know what? Do you really know what? Sometimes I wonder why I run with these players. They've got the pace about them, but then they just don't run. They just stall. Oh, fuck off. Good save. Nearly went back to them there. I thought it would go back to them, but they didn't take the advantage. Good job, Navarro. You've already made a case for the best goalkeeper in the club right now. But the last time I did that, the last time I gave Navarro fucking faith in the Premier League, he conceded 5 against Fulham, so I'm not really sure if he's the man either. Bella Kotchap, class tackle. Yeah, take out 2 for 1. A 2 for 1 deal there by Bella Kotchap. Fernandez. Tammy's asking for it. Tammy's going to get it. Hopefully score it. Well, he got it. Love the real Donny. That's the exact reason I like virtual Donny. Poor Donny. Alvaro Fernandes towards Bella Kotchap. Yeah, well, I mean, at least put some effort behind the header. At least you've won the header. You're not Tammy Abraham. Donny. Ref. Oh, okay. We're getting away with fouls today. We've had one in each of the games now. I mean, right, the Diallo one was a dive. And you could maybe argue the Fernandez one last game was a dive as well. Diallo wins a header. Tammy. Who's that through there? Donny. Go on, Donny. Donald van der Beek. Ah, good save again. Fucking hell, this goalkeeper. Mate. Can I sign him? Put him in goal for Newcastle. Put him against his former club. Alvaro. To Tammy. Oh, you absolute wet blanket. And it's not locked onto Van der Beek. He's tried to lock onto Casemiro, who I'm not controlling. That's useful. How does that help me in any way? Oh my god, Lukeba. Oh my god, Lukeba. How do you even let that man through there on the stair? Oh my god. Navarro, you fucking bailed yourself out. What the hell's going on? Put him on the transfer list. Who? Lukeba? Or Donny? Oh god. Malacia. Navarro gets away. Run. Run, mate. Diallo's there. Go on, this should be a counter. It should end in the goal. Keyword is should. Woodmill will save it though. Oh. You know what? Beautiful counter. The keeper. Yeah, I could do. Did throw it straight to their player, but he did make up for it with a save, and we are now 1-0 up. So it's all come up Millhouse, to be fair. Diallo's done all the work there after the pass from Fernandez, who will get the assist, but that's beautiful from Ahmad. And it's 1-0. That's the reason why we didn't sell you to Atletico Madrid, mate. We need you. There's only one other person that scored past that incredible goalkeeper.
Manchester United goal.
And it was Tammy in the first leggage. What a tackle from Malacia. If we're going to be fouling... It wasn't foul, to be fair, but if we're going to be just sliding all over the place, might as well join in. Oh, bollocks. Straight through to Navarro. Don't get me wrong, I'll trust Navarro against the teams of like Preston and Preston again because he played in the other leg. But I don't know if I want to. It's a risk putting him against Newcastle. Alvaro straight at Woodman there. This was fun fact, by the way. This is where Alvaro Fernandez went on loan for his first season. I think he's out on loan there now, actually, in real life. So this is technically his former club. Again, this is against his former club. Bella Kotchap knocking it back to Navarro. Oh my god. Nah, I'm not blaming Navarro for that one. I mean, it is Navarro's fault, but I'm not blaming Navarro for that one. It's the clearest pass in the world that I want to get to Bella Kotchap. It's absolutely crystal clear. I can't be arsed with this game, really. That is the longest stretch in the world. How? My players never do that. Look at that. He's broken a fucking ACL trying to reach that ball. And I bring Navarro out and he just shoots it around him. I mean, yeah, Navarro's at fault for that. But at the same time, I don't understand it. I just want to pass it to fucking Bella Kotchap. I maybe should have been a bit more for Laird, but it still would have gone the same direction anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry to think I'm just fucking awful at the game. I mean, I already knew that. That was already common knowledge. But defending on this game doesn't work anyway. Passing on this game doesn't work. I don't know how he's managed to reach that, though. Rise with the equaliser for Preston. I'm fucking glad we got that goal from Diallo now, because they'd be equal with us right now. Deepdale going into a fucking uproar. They just slide all over the place and manage to get everything. I'm going to have to start doing that. But I guarantee if I start doing that, I'll just miss the ball completely and they'll be through on goal, so. McTominay, go on. Okay. Simple pass, can't make it through the gap, of course. Silly me. See, if I do that, look. It works. What? Okay, right, I guess I've slide tackle more. I don't slide tackle enough, really, in general. I just don't want cards. Okay, but goes it away. Timmy knocks it onto Donny. My runner through here is Scott McTominay. Okay, you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Alright then. Alright then. 2-1 up. Well, we lead again anyway. 2-1. McTominay has decided to just turn into prime fucking Rooney. Okay, so I guess the secret weapon is McTominay. He's actually had a better episode than Casemiro, to be honest, so I can't even fault him. That's not hard at all today when Casemiro's been dog shit. And that's why I've kept McTominay around, because he's just a bit more agile. I just feel like he's a bit more agile than Casemiro. I always like keeping Stamina Scott around. I don't know if he's Stamina Scott this year. We'll have to check his stamina. 2-1 up at the break. Should really be 2-0. Or maybe even 1-0. I don't know, to be honest, at this point. The goal for Preston, it shouldn't have stood, is my point. Because the ball just didn't go to the correct... Well, it went to the correct player, but he just turned into fucking... I don't know. The longest man in the world to get that ball. Whatever. 2-1 up. 3-1 up on aggregate. 58-42 in terms of possession. 7 shots to 5. And 1.7 expected goals to 1. We lead at Deepdale. I've just checked the stats. I don't know what I'm doing. I wonder how the Leeds and Everton game's gone on. I'd like to know, to be honest, but it's not on at the same time. So we don't have the goal news on for that. Fucking hell, it takes a bloody... It takes 7 business days to switch to Van de Beek in that situation there, apparently. Oh, they're going to win the header. Lovely. Yeah. I'll go block. And the fact that my player's in the same place again doesn't block it a second time, but it's a good save by Navarro at the near post. Oh, Lukeba didn't stretch out like their fucking striker did. Never mind. Realistically, I think Navarro's probably the best bet to go in the game, in the goal against Newcastle I'm trying to speak and it's struggles are happening. In goal for the game against Newcastle is what I was trying to say. It's probably the best bet, despite that mistake. He's been good otherwise. Oh, fuck off. And they just insta win the ball back. They just insta win it back. Why can't my players be that fucking hungry for the game? Maybe some of the tactics out of play, no, at this point. Fernandez feels like running with a JCB, to be honest. So we're going to play it off to Van de Beek. Tammy. Not much to do today so far. Back to Donny. Oh, right. Donny, I've been saying how good you've been and how not to slander you. You've put that fucking wide. Jesus. This fucking player is hot and cold. Van de Beek was electric against Spurs and now he's been fucking shit today. Well, he's not been shit today, he's been alright today, but that shot should have gone in. I don't know why my striker's dropping so far fucking deep every time. I didn't request that. But we'll call requesting. Oh, okay. Okay. Layer's not picked up his man. I'm forever destined to concede 5 a game. Even if it's against fucking lower league opposition. I just can't be arsed. They've just fucking split my defence with a great pass, and I don't know why Lair doesn't pick it up. I don't know why my defensive ability has fallen off a cliff recently. I've done nothing different to Season 1 and Season 2 when we defended well. There's not much changed, except for maybe a couple of defenders. If anything, they've gotten better. And it just fucking doesn't make any sense. The goalkeepers are a loss. I just need to not have a goalkeeper in the next game. Newcastle can have a free net to shoot in. Probably save more that way. Plant defender on the line. Oh my god, I want to switch to Casemiro today, not on Friday, mate. Cool. Just player switching's a fucking hell. It's just an absolute load of garbage. That's... You know what, Preston, do you want another one, mate? Make it interesting, send it to penalties. My morale since the Spurs game in this episode has just gone in the bin, and today hasn't like Southampton game and fucking this game hasn't helped either. Should be 2-2, but it is somehow. Fernandez saved. What's it like saving shots? I mean, Navarro's saved quite a few today. I've got to commit my centre backs at position because my CDM is actually AWOL for good. Oh, there he is. I just can't switch to him. Never mind. Cool. No worries. Got to get my food to score again. That was a great ball through. Laird didn't pick up the defender or the attacker. I don't understand. I'm just giving up on defending. I'm going on a defending strike. I refuse to defend. I'm not making any tackles anymore. The game can figure it out. I refuse to make tackles. Refuse to make interceptions because they just don't work. So the game can figure it out. Diallo. Tammy. Tammy's been fucking wank today. Not that he's been able to do much. They've shut him down really well. I'll give him credit where credit's due. Casemiro, please. Oh, do something this episode, you big Brazilian lump of shite. Good block by Lukeba. Goes back to them, of course. Silly me. Nearly 3 for Preston. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong anymore. I'm just going to fucking sail through this storm of shit. Hopefully to get to the end, which will be a good ending. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how to defend anymore. None of the controls have changed. It's just the game. Deflect shit back to them, yep. Cool. Casemiro's about as much use as a chocolate fucking kettle. He's just not done anything. In fact, having a CDM is about as much use as a chocolate fucking kettle. Centre midfielders have barely been involved as well. I don't know how to get them more involved because they just don't seem to want to be. That was for Laird, but we move. The fact that it's actually made it to its target is a different being. I mean, he got the... Oh, now Donny's injured again. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with this injury crisis. Good tackle by the cop chap. Fucking sick of this fucking injury shite. It'll be broken toe this one as well, because it wasn't the other. The other two weren't, so. Tammy, please. Oh, even he can't score against fucking Preston North End. I just don't understand. What's this goalkeeper got that mine doesn't? Apart from ability, I guess. Bruno. Not even Bruno, it's the other Fernandez. I'm so used to seeing Fernandez and thinking Bruno. Casemiro. It's a save. Again, of course it is. Donny's going to have to soldier through because I don't really care about him, to be honest. That's going wide as well, but I'll take the corner. Fernandez. Maybe I should just stop lobbing it in every time, but, you know, we've got tall players in there. They should be winning it. Oh! The whole game, the whole episode, we shitting on Casemiro. And rightfully so, he's been fucking garbage. But now he's got a goal. It's not a Casemiro corker by any means. That's absolutely fine. Dwarven Jinx comes back into effect. It's headed back by the Preston North End defender towards Woodman. Casemiro smartly gets involved and finishes it in the bottom right, and that should see us through to Wembley now. And if it doesn't, then I'm fucking done with this game. If it doesn't, to be honest with you. (3-2). We lead, and we lead an aggregate 4-2. Great tackle. I don't get to keep the ball though. Oh no, I do. Okay, Donny. Diallo. First goal, I think, of the whole season for Casemiro. First goal in the FA Cup as well. McTominay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now this is what we should have been doing from day one against Preston North End. McTominay's got a brace today, by the way. The CDM's fucking coming good. I think McTominay deserves more starting time. He seems better in that centre mid role than he does in the CDM role, to be honest. Well, the problem is, now with Donny injured, we don't have any more centre mids. Although Shabalala comes back after this game, so that's fine. I'm going to be honest, man, I just want Bruno. I just want Bruno to return now. It was funny for a bit, but like, the broken toe injuries are doing my head in. I think I'm going to put the injury frequency back down a little bit, because they're happening too often now. They don't happen this often. Okay, he gets fouled, but walks through it like a warrior. I'm aware Tammy's been shit, and I said I was going to bring on Shesko, but there's like 5 minutes left and we're 3 goals up. That has gone to the wrong player. When I said 4-3, I didn't mean it, by the way. I don't want a whole fucking episode of 4-3. We're nearly there, by the way. Nearly at 4-3 again. Yeah, we're coming off for 7. Didn't see the name. O'Reilly. Oh, really? Not O'Reilly. Navarro, like, even though Preston scored twice, Navarro's been good, hasn't he? I think. I would say, anyway. Better than fucking Lafont, for definite. Not sure about De Gea. I may just start De Gea for Newcastle. But he's definitely been better than Lafont. Good save again. Preston are cooking, you know. Bit late now. If I clear this and it hits a Preston player, you can fuck off. Right, good. It nearly hit me. It nearly hit Theo Johnson. Malassi was trying to make the pass to Theo. Honestly, I wish I could sub my... Yeah, fuck off. It's another 4-3. I wish I could sub myself on sometimes. I knew it was going to be another 4-3 because this game literally likes touching fucking... I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But it's just fucking stupid. They just... It's out of nowhere. They turned into prime Barcelona. It's the third 4-3 of the episode. It's starting to get a bit silly, I think, now, at this point. (4-3) 3 times in a row. Surely there's fucking something... At that point, you have to wonder, is there something wrong with this video game? And the answer is yes. Everything's wrong with it. It's a load of bollocks. Whatever, man. We're through. We're into the final. That's the main fucking part here. My defence and goalkeeper are on dial-up connection, but beyond that, we're into the final. So they just had to make it 4-3, you know, just because it's funny, innit? Diallo didn't want to move. That's fine. We're through anyway. Right, end the game. Fuck off. We're into the final. The Carabao Cup once again. We'll face either Leeds or Everton. By no means was it easy because we're not allowed to have it easy. I said the Carabao Cup was a normal competition. The game was like, oh, is it? Let's have another 4-3 right here, thank you. Every game this episode has been 4-3. And that's not even me trying to make it like that. It's just me trying to defend. My goalkeepers having the ability of dead moose. My defence having to commit to the halfway line because the CDM of that day, whether it be Casemiro or McTominay, does not want to cover, even though I've got a tactic on where he should be covering. It just makes absolutely no sense. The positive is we're through to the final. The negative is if anything, the defence is worse than what it was last episode. I have to try to fix it. Preston had more shots. Of course they did. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 17 shots to 14, and 4 expected goals to 3.8. Passing just likes to fall off a cliff. Tackling likes to fall off a cliff, unless it's them. And then fucking defending just doesn't even start. Well, the match for us was Ahmad with a 8.6 and the goal. One of the most creative players on the pitch. Can't really debate it. Alvaro Fernandez off the left, getting second place with an assist as well. 7.8. Casemiro somehow scraping a 7.5 was quite bollocks, to be honest, but at least he got a goal. So I guess it's not too bad. Malacia 7.4, McTominay with a brace and 7.3, and the worst player on the pitch was a 7.1. Did we not make any changes? We didn't make a single substitution. Donny van de Beek with 2 assists and a 7.1, and potentially an injury. In fact, probably an injury. They got the better ratings, of course they did. Emil Rise with a goal and an assist and a 9.4. Josh Maja with a 8.8 and a brace, and the other assist coming from Ryan Ledson, who got an 8, and Ben Whiteman having a good game as well, 8.2. Woodman not as good as he was in the first leg. 12 shots in his goal, 8 saves, 4 conceded. As for Navarro, it was 13 shots, 10 saves, 3 conceded. It's not awful. I'm just sick of conceding goals all the bastard time. Right, post-match int. Will we be facing Leeds or will we be facing Everton? That remains the question. The answer is we don't know yet because we still haven't played. Your third 4-3 win in a row. Do you think at some point maybe the game should be shut down? Yep, Van der Beek's. Yeah, cool. It's turning to a crisis. Yes, we're aware of that. So I'm changing the fucking setting after this. Like, I want to have a bit more injury frequency just to make it a bit more realistic, but I don't want this much, you know? Like, every game is an injury. I don't mind having the odd 1 or 2, but every game is a fucking injury. That's stupid. That's not real. Changing the slider back down, I don't care. The injury slider's a fucking joke. Either that or I'm turning their one up. McTominay was weirdly good today, and I like it. But again, it is Preston, so maybe Preston's his level. Who knows? Four inboxes, fucking hell. What do you want now? Stanley loaned out. Which means Fernandez probably won't get loaned out now. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Sporting. You're not. Nope. Casemiro transfer offer. You know, at the moment, I'm honestly considering it. Donny's got the broken toe. Let's fucking go. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. Broken toe for Donny van de Beek. Absolutely criminal this game is to me today. It's been an absolute load of bollocks. They're offering Diego Moreira and 46.2 million in a swap deal. No! Oh my god, no. Oh, this episode's just... I've accidentally accepted the bid for Casemiro. Is there any way I could fucking... Is there any way I could actually reject it? Oh, fuck off. I've actually... You know what? Let's try and... oh, no, that's the wage. That's the wage for fucking Moreira. I'm a... how do I retract it? Where do I retract it? Where's the retraction? How, please? I need. Oh, fucking hell. I'll not talk to you about Casemiro, but I didn't actually want him to go. Where do I retract the fucking offer, please? I beg. Show actions. There's negotiate, delegate, or view exchange player. If you can, I don't know if you can the player swap. Oh, you fucking gotta be joking me. Now hold up. If I don't negotiate properly with the player swap, does this deal go through? Yeah, offer him terrible wages. That's what I was thinking. Right. Sporadic. No, Moreira, you're probably a really nice man. You're probably a really nice bloke and everything, but I didn't mean to do this. 1 year. Don't even come here. Nope. You know what? Fine. Disregard. Next thing on his gender would be... Would it be? Would it really be? Alright, edit wage. No! Why is he doing this? Oh, I'm having a fucking mare this episode. I don't even want to upload this. Is there any way we could just skip this episode? Try to go down to the signing bonus to give him nothing. And it's just making me give him 5 million. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We keep Casemiro, right? Jay Stanley's out on loan to Espanyol. Surely if that... If Casemiro still goes through, by the way, that's a robbery. I thought it was Casemiro for a second. I shat the bed. I may have just ruined this career mode. This has been a... Oh my god, this has been a fucking terrible day. Please tell me the Casemiro thing's broken down. It's not come up yet. We've got Alejandro Balde's final scout report. Not too bad. 79 rated. Fast. So I'm stuck between him and Divine Wrench. Oh, Anthony, it was Preston. It wasn't fucking Champions League or Europa League, was it? Oh, we've not heard anything from the Casemiro deal. I know I've been shit on Casemiro all episode, but at the same time, I do not want him to go. I'm really hoping that deal broke down because I was being a dickhead to fucking whoever the fuck they offered. Casemiro transfer talks broken down. Thank God. Oh my God. I am in absolute disarray this episode. That was a big shout from you, Jordan. Thank you so fucking much. I was thinking of doing that anyway, but thank you for fucking keeping it into my mind. No, we're blocking everything. I'm not letting anyone go. We're blocking all the offers now because I don't trust myself anymore. Jesus. All these injuries, you need a midfielder. We actually do need a midfielder. When is Bruno back? Because it feels like he's been gone for decades now. Surely he's back soon, right? Just go straight past him. Bruno, 3 weeks still. Ugh. We'll have to find some cover. Oh, who do we go for? Just put a Langer in the midfield. I know. I don't know who to go for here. I mean, which midfielder do I go for? I'm just wondering who we should go for. Because I don't really know which player to sign in the midfield. It's a really difficult choice, to be honest with you. I don't know who to sign. Who do we go for in the midfield to cover? I don't know who we should be going for here. a difficult choice. Who do we bring in? It just pains me. Not sure who to bring in here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Fred has returned to Manchester United. History making. On deadline day, Fred's back. Overwhelming demand. And he comes back into the Manchester United fold. Look at that man, he's happy to be back. Number 15, nah, get that number 17 on him right now. Fred has returned. It's a C rating. It might only be for 6 months. We don't know yet how long he's going to stay for. But just for covering the midfield, we might as well go with what we know. It'd be rude not to. We might as well go with someone who has that ability and that kind of, you know, presence in the midfield. I don't know if he'll stay beyond the end of the season. Oh, actually, no, we can't give him number 17 because the boss line has it. We'll keep him on the number 15. Right. Fred is back at Manchester United just on a short-term deal till probably the end of the season, and then we'll move him on again, and the whole spectrum will go wrong again. But for now, we just needed that midfield cover, and we needed to make sure that we had someone capable, and we've got that man capable. Can he even grow, or has he hit his potential? Because we know he was 81 when he left. This career mode's all over the place. Why not sign fucking Fred back? Am I right? Can't go up to 82 for another 40 weeks. We'll try and do it as quick as we can. We also do need to sign a left back. I can't get away from the fact that we actually need to sign a left back. I don't know why I did that with Fred. Alejandro Balde come in. Or do we go Divine Wrench? Wrench or Balde? I'll let you make the choice, Jordan. Because I don't know out of those two. We'll advance another hour. See if we get any offers coming in for now. Ahmad transfer from Real Betis. Nope. I'm spamming Y here. Fred. What, a left back? What does he respond to at left back? He's not happy. I told you, he liked Madrid. Left back is only a -2, you know. -1 is centre mid. It's obviously not the baddest shout in the world. But no, obviously we're not going to have him left back. It's mad that he's even still... It's mad that he's back in the club, to be honest. Go Balde. Alright. Balde is the one we will sign then. This will be... I know I only said 3 signings per window, but this has been a fucking nightmare. So we're signing as many as I want. Screw the rules. And the best bit about it is, we've got such a lack of midfielders that Fred immediately starts for the Newcastle game. So, I mean, there's that. Balde. We're robbing Napoli for some more talent. We tried with Kvaratskhelia. Can we do a bit better with Balde? 22 million off the rip. Low key, I want to do this. Low key, I want to do this. The temptation to fucking say yes to this would be incredible. Bringing it back just to get it gone again. That would be immense. Oh my god. If I did that, I'd be an evil man. They want to... Can we meet in the middle of, say, 30? We're going to have to overpay a little bit, which is kind of annoying. You fucking bollock. No, at 30 or I'll go for Divine Wrench. I could probably get him for cheaper. Alright, good, yeah. Shut up, Napoli FC rep. fucking just lost Fred as soon as I got him. The fucking temptation to just accept that deal was mad, by the way. Passing Fred around like a fucking pass the parcel. Oh my days, that would have been funny. Rotation, mate. Oh. Okay. 3 years. Disregard. And you want 31k. That's not too bad. Quick little negotiation there. Alejandro Balde is in. I never shot to his stream again. I kind of wish I'd done it just for the fucking memes. Because this has turned into a meme career mode at this point. Alejandro Balde, the last arrival for this window because we signed too many players as it is. I think we're set. Goalkeepers are just gonna have to fucking go with it. I hope they get better. I think it's just goalkeeper. The way that the game is programmed the goalkeepers, to be honest, rather than me actually having a good goalkeeper. Because I could probably say Donnarumma is still slip and slide all over the place. What a window for Man United. The final signing then, Alejandro Balde, 30 flat. Got a B for that. I'll take that. What was the best price I could have got him for? 26 million, yeah, no chance. They were walking out if I said 26 million. If I'd offered him Fred, though, maybe. Right, that's us done. No outgoings now for Manchester United. We've got all the squad depth we want. I just said no outgoings. I know we just signed someone off here, but I said no outgoings. Especially not a goalkeeper, because like, he'd probably just do as bad for you as he did for me. I don't want to have you let you guys have that. Fernandes loan offer, go away. I'm auto pressing Y now because I'm just scared of me fucking selling him after what happened with Casemiro. We haven't got a loan in for Ivan Ruiz either, which is kind of concerning because he was one of the ones I did want to get a loan out for. Tapsoba to Newcastle. Wout Faes to Liverpool. I mean, he was already there anyway. Scored 2 own goals to them. Lakeba for... Nope. I'm not risking it. Lamar could be leaving Spurs. That'd be good. I wouldn't mind that. But that will end deadline day. And there's no loan offer for the Sergio Ramos regen, which means... we're going to probably play him ahead of Bella Kotchap. Now, that might not be a popular decision, but he is 17 years old, 78 rated. We've figured out that he's the Sergio Ramos regen. I think we need to prioritise him over Bella Kotchap, who has hit his potential. Why the fuck Shabalala is at left back is absolutely beyond me, but we'll cover that in a second. Right, advance. And we'll get ready for Newcastle. It's been a adventure, this transfer window, to put it nicely. Now we've got to stick with what we got for the rest of the season. We brought Fred back as some emergency midfield cover. We brought in Balde as well, and we brought in 2 big names such as Szoboszlai and Almada. And then we also brought in Ivan Ruiz, who is definitely one for the future, and a Sergio Ramos regen. So I'm happy. If you're happy, and I'm not very happy because I've had to bring Fred back, but it's only on a 6-month basis, so. But here he is, back at United. Fucking hell, why have I done this? Right, in goes Fred for this game, and in goes Rashford for this game. Chesko on the bench because he's been better than Tammy today. Anthony in. We'll figure out the whole squad in a minute, but those are more or less the starters. I know Fred can't get his number 17 back, but at least he's back. All right. So let's read the news before we go in here. McTominay next brace of Man United grab win over Preston. McTominay got his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in their 4-3 win against Preston North End. Van de Beek's got a broken toe for 3 months. Everton lost 2-0 to Leeds. Oh, so we play Leeds in the final. Yeah, Van de Beek got an injury. Okafor, he's quite a good little striker, so I'm concerned. But they'll probably start someone else, like Silva. And both teams looking to win. Right, cool. Inbox. Youth squad monthly report. Transfer window closed. Now this one, obviously, I'm not going to fucking go for the exchange here. I do not want John Stones. But this one I could be considered because I'm probably going to sell McTominay at the end of the season. I just don't see him staying on, but I'm not going to have John Stones. We're going to reject it for now because I don't want John Stones, and I don't really know what money I want from him yet. But McTominay might go at the end of the season. I know he's just had a great game against Preston, but it is Preston, so if you sell Donny the flop, you can keep Fred. If Fred will retire from his career mode and everything else if you sell in 6 bloody months. Well, I think it might be time for you to retire from the career mode then, because he's not staying around longer than this season. He's only emergency midfield cover. You got it back at all, alright? Be grateful. Right, Martinez in alongside. You know what? Ruiz might thrive in a big game atmosphere. We'll give him a chance. Varane's on the bench in case he does shit. Makoko out for Anthony. Alanga out for Szoboszlai. And Almada on for Sancho, I think. Balde on the bench for his first game as well. Why not? Where is Almada? Oh, he's injured, isn't he? I was going to use Almada. I forgot he was injured. God damn it. Right. That's how we're going for this. It's been an absolute mess of a window, a mess of a career mode, to be honest. Any other goal news to look at? Not really. But we need to win this. That's all I do know. We'll win it. We'll either win it 4-3 or we'll lose it 4-3. That's what I've learnt from today. So, De Gea in goal, Wijndal and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and Ruiz as the centre-backs. Casemiro will not be the captain, but he will be the CDM. I'll change that in a minute. Szoboszlai alongside the returning hero himself, Fred, with Sancho off the left, Anthony off the right, and Rashford through the middle. I cannot believe that this man is back in the club. Like, not Casemiro, but I'm glad he never left. We'll maybe move him this summer, but not just now. We need him, even if he is being bad. But I can't believe this man is back. He swapped Champions League and sunny skies just to come back to Man United. That is mad. I can't believe he's back. Who else am I missing on this bench? We only need Makoko. We only need one striker. Although Makoko did get 4 assists and hasn't really been seen since. So we're going to give them both a chance. Whatever. Right. That's how we're going to... Oh, yeah, the captaincy. That's how we're going to roll for this one. Newcastle United versus Manchester United at St James's Park. 3 points, please, with not a lot of issues. That would be nice, but I don't expect it. Let's get into it. De Gea. I'll give you so many last chances, mate. But this is your last chance. Okafor, get his first impression today. That's not Fred! I'm not professional, but that's not Fred! He gave up Champions League football to play in the Europa League, tried to tell me he wanted to leave the club. Piss off my captain. He did want to leave the club, he's just come back as emergency cover. Although we could have probably just got him on a loan, to be honest, if we were going to do that. I can't believe I brought Fred back. Why did I do that? That's the only returning player we're having, by the way. No more returns. Alex Tellez has no chance. Anthony Martial can stay wherever the fuck I binned them off. Pogba can stay in Juventus. Although I was thinking of getting Pogba, to be honest. I was thinking of getting Pogba instead of Fred. But I thought, nah. Fred is more, you know, loved. If I got in Pogba, I don't think I'd have the same reaction.
And here's how Newcastle United line up. Number 1, Martin Dubravka. Number 5.
Well, for 6 months, the Samba days are back. Fred returning to the midfield for Manchester United. Can't believe Newcastle benched Pau Torres. But then again, we benched Varane, so... Not quite a number 17 for Fred. Szoboszlai did come in and take it, but he's working alongside Szoboszlai in this midfield.
Thank you for attending
Will it
today's
be a
game.
glorious return
Enjoy the game.
for a hero of the chat? Realistically, I should have just brought back Ericsson, shouldn't I? Instead of Fred. Ericsson or Pogba. There's so many better options, but not many more loved options. So for a few glorious months, Fred is back in Man United colours. He's loving it already. Nearly lost the ball, but managed to get back to Martinez. Casemiro. Into Fred. Sancho. Maybe, Szoboszlai, if you move forward, I'd pass it to you. Right? Wijndal. Towards Casemiro. Knocking it down. Doesn't fall to Anthony. There's me committing the fucking centre back again. Darlow, good tackle, good read. Newcastle fans want a penalty. We say no, rage. Anthony. Tried to find Rashford. Wasn't going to happen. Maybe the answer to all our defensive worries was that small Brazilian midfielder right there. We'll find out as time goes on. But for now, injury recovery. He won't start every game, don't get me wrong. He won't start every game. Just covering for Bruno and Donny. He'll get a good couple of games under his belt because Bruno still has another 3 weeks. Donny's just gone with a broken toe. He'll be out for the majority of the season. Maybe come back towards the end of it. Sancho. Oh, it's almost brilliant. Good save. Is it Pope in the goal for them? I didn't see. Oh, I did see, but I just don't remember. This is Ruiz's big day as well. Good save by De Gea. Closed it down quite well there, to be fair, to Martinez and Ruiz. Rashi. Now Sancho. Back into Rashford. Oh, off the bar. Anthony, can you keep it alive? I think it's going to be a corner. That Tell's move will happen. Tell's move will not happen. I mean, like, Fred was only like an emergency thing. There was a million left backs I was signed before I signed Tellez. Sancho tries to get in the middle. But the only returning player we're going to have probably is Fred. Just because of fucking popular demand. Jesus Christ, it's popular demand. Wijndal closes it down. Martinez gets it to Darlow. Anthony. Rashford's asking for it. He's going to get it. 1-0. It was just a matter of when, a matter of if, that pass was going to go through. Anthony leading it off to the captain, who scores yet again. It's 1-0 at St James's Park. How long will it take to get to 4-3 then? We were kicking with Fred. Fred wasn't even involved in that play. Fucking Christ. Everything's going to be, Fred did this. Marcus Rashford, 19 goals in 23 matches. The attacking end of our game is not an issue. It's the defensive end that is the problem.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Maybe bringing Fred back will bring back a bit of stability in the defence. Wijndal, I love him. I love Wijndal. Look at him. Oh, he's cooking. Wijndal out to Sancho. Sent 2 Newcastle players on their way. Rashford. I was for Szoboszlai, but that works. Sancho. Rashi. Into Fred. Couldn't quite get the ball under control. Newcastle bring it away. Ruiz tries to close it down. And it's shot straight at De Gea by Silva. I don't know why Martinez wasn't tracking there. But Ruiz should have done a bit better too. Not sure if he's the finished article yet. Oh, Anthony, I pressed that pass. Oh, Ruiz. Ruiz might have been a flop, you know. I know he's the Sergio Ramos regen, but He hasn't filled me with confidence so far. He's done that, though. You know what? Fair play. Recovery. Need a bit more in the arsenal yet, though, mate. Anthony, off he goes again. The creative wonder. He's been fucking on fire since he returned from his injury. Oh, cracking save. But Anthony's fucking ripping him. Anthony's ripping him. I just Auntie's ripping him. My auntie's ripping him. The field looks so much more lively with him. I mean, it depends really what you think it looked like before. I mean, the midfield was shocking before. It looks better with him than it does with Van de Beek. I'll give you that one. Szoboszlai, Fred, edge of the area, referee. I imagine if Fred got injured on his return. Jesus. I didn't change the sliders either, so he might still. I meant to change them. I'll change them after this. Martinez, good tackle. Well, thought it was a good tackle, but we didn't get the ball with it. Casemiro. To Fred. Out to Anthony. Once again, Anthony's cooking on this fucking right side, by the way, into Rashford. Gets caught, though. Didn't have an option to play it off to. Was Fred what we fucking needed all along? Dallo, good cover. Martinez to Szoboszlai. Sancho. I can't believe if we keep a clean sheet, it's going to be partly thanks to Fred. It's 2-0. Jadon Sancho's having a fucking season and a half as well, to be honest with you. He's been under the radar a little bit. Plenty of contributions for him, though, from that wing. And it's 2-0 Manchester United. I think I was going to start Almada if he hadn't had his injury. I mean, Almada would have done just as good, I think, in that situation, but that's beside the point. We're cooking again. Did we really just need to sign fucking Fred back? I hate this. I hate this club. I hate this career mode. I hate everything about it. Just a record as well. This isn't because we've signed Fred back, but there may or may not be a career mode on Thursday because there's so much wrestling predictions I've got to do over the week. So it may not be a career mode. Martinez with a block. And they're making a substitution 40 minutes in. Jesus. Murphy must have had a shitter. They brought in Jeremy Pino. Why he wasn't starting in the first place is absolutely beyond me. Should be another corner, I think. I think we headed it away. There's the goal from Jadon. Quite a nice little strike, you know. Always curled away from the goalkeeper. I can't believe this. I can't believe that Fred was just the answer. After looking at tactics and trying to find a way to defend better, signing Fred has apparently done the job. He's blocked that. A block again. I think it was Ruiz with the block there in our corner in Newcastle. Fred has him rattled. Oh, mate. This is such a dumb career mode. I can't wait to get to my Road to Glory once I'd have to use Fred. He's just a fucking cult hero, apparently. It seems to work, having a cult hero. Good save. I mean, it was straight at De Gea, but still a good save anyway. Held on to it. Ruiz. Anthony's been fucking insane on this right-hand side, by the way. He's been cooking this Kurt kid. I don't know who the fuck it is, but... Rashi. Try to find Fred. Didn't come off. 2 minutes before the break. Tackle by Dalot. Guess who got the ball? The answer, not me. That's gone through Martinez's legs, because of course it has. I go for a lunge and it has to go through Martinez's leg. Yeah, bye Fred in your Road to Glory one as well, mate. No, he's not coming close to the club. We're even going to call the club No Freds Allowed. Sancho misses a header, but we'll get it away with Szoboszlai, and that should be half-time. I can't believe the difference in this team. I'm in genuine disbelief. He's not even done anything too much. It just everyone else seems to be fucking playing well because of him. It's so stupid. Goals from Rashford and Sancho give us a 2-0 lead at St James's Park. 1-1 between Bournemouth and Aston Villa. 1-0 to Liverpool over Brentford. 1-0 to Leicester over Chelsea. 1-0 to Southampton over Wolves. And 1-0 to Arsenal over Nottingham Forest. Tell you what, I'll make a deal right now. If we win the quadruple, that's the Premier League, Europa League, Carabao Cup and FA Cup. If we win all those, I will keep Fred for longer. If we lose any of those, he goes. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 5 and 2.3 expected goals to 1.5. And I won't throw the competition on purpose. I will try my hardest to win it. If I win them all, then we'll keep Fred on. For good. Lifetime contract. I don't know why it's committed Leacher for so long. I needed him back there. He didn't want to when I switched off him. He was like, I'm just going to wander around the midfielder for a bit. Take a look at the surroundings. This Anthony kid is something special, I'll tell you that much for free. Didn't take a shot in time, but that's okay. Fred. Casemiro, Corker perhaps. He's gone for it. You got to respect he's gone for it. Casemiro. Anthony. Oh, you absolute cheese. That's the first bad thing he's done this game, to be fair. Jonathan David has, in fact, gone to Arsenal. That'd be fun to play Arsenal now. James Maddison. Away from the Sergio Ramos regen. Good save, De Gea. But yeah, I'll keep Fred if we win the quadruple. So if you only win the treble, he goes. Martinez. Even the keepers are better. Everything's improved under the new reign of the. It's because Alejandro Balde's on the bench. He's inspired to watch his team now. They've inspired like confidence in him. Block from Ruiz there, preventing Newcastle from getting a goal. Good tackle. Ruiz again. I thought it was Martinez. Why is Ruiz on that side? Who's Anthony aiming that for? Oh my god. What has happened with Dave? He was shit. And then Fred came back. I'm not complaining. I love it. Goalkeeper's actually working. Cracking. Rashford can't pick up that ball there. Player switching still a fucking load of shite, but what can you do? I want to be Vindal, but I guess I'll be Ruiz instead. Yeah, cool. I'm just not allowed to have a clean sheet ever. I'm not allowed to switch the player I want to in a million years. I'm just not allowed anything that I want to do in this career mode. So that's the way it is. That's just all you're allowed to do. You're allowed to hold on to one player, try and switch it. It'll go to a different player who's not even involved in the play. And Martinez just hasn't picked up the fucking player for whatever reason. Martinez just couldn't be arsed. Martinez is like, I'm not really bothered, mate. Clean sheet objectives in the bin. I just can't be arsed. There's no point in trying with the clean sheet objective because it won't happen. If I have a fucking super team, if I have prime AC Milan's defence, and then the fucking prime Can or prime fucking Buffon in goal, if I have just all the best players in those positions in their prime, I ain't getting a clean sheet. I might as well shit the bed because that's what I'll fucking do. No clean sheets for me. Anthony, cool. And Rashford can't get a rebound. And Sancho can't shoot it because apparently it's a foul by Rashford. Whatever. Whatever. Try to win the ball. Try to finish the goal off. Yeah, James Maddison signed for Newcastle. I think he signed this season. I'm pretty sure it was Leicester last season. Free kick Newcastle. The Fred effect may be wearing off. Ruiz to Fred. After Darlow. They've just got two fucking men on me at the same time, and even when one tackles the other, they still get the ball. Fuck right off. Good save De Gea again. Fucking pissing me off. Every pass goes through. I've got no defenders that want to defend. I've got no Dallos that want to pass. They just get the perfect tackle in every time. I can't switch to fucking Martinez. There we go, thank you. And it still bounces through. Lovely. Oh, they're going to equalise. I just know. It's a matter of when and not if. They're cutting out everything now. The passes ain't working. They're just cutting out everything. I can't keep the ball for longer than a second. The equaliser's coming, boys. I'm sorry. We're not getting 3 points here today. Fucking hell. Does this game want to switch players any slower? Like, does it? I'm genuinely curious. Maddison's offside anyway. That's fine. I'm trying to switch to Ruiz about 3 days ago. 3 points will be ours. I'm hoping so, but I'm not confident. Not because of Fred, just because this team of Man United's the touches and things just suddenly fall off a fucking cliff sometimes. Anthony into Rashi. And it just... I'm doing the most direct physical fucking A-pass I can, and it directs it away from my player that I'm aiming at. Can I switch player to Dalot in about 3 days maybe? Thank you for blocking it, Ruiz. Ruiz has actually done alright today. This game's going to send me off a fucking cliff. I actually believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. Let's try to have a look at something. It's not here. It's... Which one is it? This one, isn't it? Auto flight. I don't know. Okay, passing. Yeah, assisted. Yes, I'm aware of that. It's always been assisted. I've had the same passing for... So, basically, just looking for here, I've had the same settings on the whole time. Why is it not being the same throughout the whole 90 minutes, then? None of the settings have changed. None of the players have changed. Nothing's changed. Why is everything also changed at the same time? Vandal, good interception. Ruiz. I've not made any substitutions again. I'm not really... Casemiro, you fucking big lump. I should have sold you at Benfica. Actually, we've got a break, don't we, after this? Fuck it, we're just keeping the players. Should have sold Casemiro. I can already tell you, whatever I do here, they're going to score an equaliser. I could score once, they'll score twice, just to make it 3-3. Heading it away, just making sure it gets anywhere. Wish it was a United player that chased onto it, but it's not. No, I can't go my centre back. Thank you, De Gea. Wouldn't let me go Ruiz again. Vandal. Just try to keep it away. Martinez. Szoboszlai. Casemiro. Back into Szoboszlai. Temptation just to pass around the back is fucking very high, but there's no entertainment in that. Into Rashford, please. Seal the deal, lad. Thank you. 20th league goal from Marcus Rashford should seal the 3 points. Sometimes this game really doesn't care about what you want to do. That's what I've learned about today's episode. It just doesn't allow what you want to do. Player switching is a no. Passing sometimes just falls off a cliff. Tackling, you'll tackle them, they'll get the ball back and score somehow. The game is fucking broken. Even though we're winning 3-1, and I'm happy that we're winning 3-1, the game is still absolutely shit.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford.
It just feels like fucking... Like, it feels like I'm lagging. I'm on single player. I'm going to try to switch to a different player. Good tackle Vandal. Ruiz, clear it, man. To a hopefully United player. Yeah, well, I mean, it was initially. And there's it, yep. See, you just knew that was going to happen because this game is wank. There's nothing I can do there. I'm trying to fucking get the ball with Anthony, and then suddenly that happens. It is fun, this game. I'm not really upset about it at all. Weston McKennie. De Gea's hand's right there as well, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I've never played, like, at the start of the year, I really enjoyed this FIFA. But since the updates, I don't think I've ever played a more broken pile of garbage in my life. Season 1 and 2, I could defend fine. I'm passing around the back, I don't give a shit. Season 1 and 2, I could defend fine. Season 3 comes around, and apparently it's like defending with fucking with current Spurs. I'm going to concede. Oh, no. Thank you, Ruiz. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck off me, Okafor. Go away. Oh, I'm so glad that episode's over. I've had enough of this game for a little bit. I'm wondering whether to just leave out Thursday's episode. Take a little fucking rest. Come back. And then, after WrestleMania, etc., get back on the groove. I don't really know. Oh my god, Ruiz had a decent game, but it doesn't matter if the defenders have a decent game because I tackle and they get the ball back and just shoot it in for no reason. That's the McKennie goal, hands down. That's exactly what happened with the McKennie goal. Thank God we got that Rashford fucking winner, because if we hadn't scored that, that would have been a draw, and my TV might have had a hole in it. My wall might have had a hole in it. My controller might be in 3 pieces by now if that had been a draw. They deserve the win, yeah, because they're just getting fucking fed everything. Like, even blind man can eat. I don't even know what that means, but the comparison's there. They just got fed everything, and they still, like, whatever. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. I don't know what the blind man can eat thing was on about. 17 shots to 10. 5.1, expected goals 2.9. I'm going to have to go lie down in a darkened room of this episode. What a load of fucking bollocks. Like, it's still going wrong, but it's slightly less wrong. Instead of a 4-3, it's a 3-2, you know. Minor improvements. Fred, one of the worst players on the pitch. That's good. That's good. And brought a returning hero back and he got 6.4. Sancho with a goal and 7.9. He gets joint man of the match alongside Dallo, who also got 7.9. De Gea decent in the net. I can't fault him for being decent in the net. It's just those stupid goals. He makes all the good saves and then concedes stupid goals. 13 shots to target, 10 saves, 2 conceded. The maths ain't mathing, but we don't care. Anthony with an assist and a 7.7. Rashford with 7.3 and 2 goals, I should say. And the 2 assists coming from Szoboszlai in the midfield. He seems like a good sign out the gate. Joint worst are the Samba boys with Fred and Casemiro. Both getting 6.4s. Not exciting for that. Man of the match for them was Okafor. I don't even know if he did much, to be honest. They went a 4-2-4 in the end, trying to push for that winner. 8.6 in the goal, or equaliser at the point they were going for it, I should say. Maddison with an assist and 8.1. Weston McKennie with the goal and 8.1. And the other assist coming from Andre Silva with a 7.7 and an assist. How Kirk got a 7.8 is absolutely beyond me, because Anthony kicked his ass, but that's absolutely fine. And then Martin Dubravka, the former Man United player. 7 shots, 4 saves, 3 conceded. Post-match interview. Those are the scores from around the grounds. Chelsea lost. Arsenal won. Liverpool won. Same rating as your Casemiro, by the way, in his first game back with completely new teammates. I mean, Casemiro is probably not someone to be comparing to. He's had a stinker this episode. Side against playing Balde. It's about picking the right game. More hard to wait a bit. Probably going to use him against Genk, to be honest. I think that's next episode anyway. I don't know what the next episode is about, because there'll be cup games coming about left, right and centre. We've got the Carabao Cup final somewhere. We've got the FA Cup 5th round. I don't know what schedule is going to be for episode, whatever the next one is, whatever number it is. 11, I think. He managed to go one better against Newcastle and got the win today. You must be pleased. No, I'm really upset, mate. I'm really upset that we got the 3 points. Jesus Christ. Part of the boys' determination. I just wish there was a way to defend better. Because honestly, I literally put my players in the way, and it'll go through their legs. Like, they don't even block, it just goes through their legs. Whatever. The rating's gone down a bit further in the manager rating. That's probably because we brought Fred back in it. We'll sim all the way through to Brighton. So we don't have any cup games in that meantime, but they're going to be stacking up a bit now. What's the manager rating now then? 66. Are we actually going to... Surely they give us till the end of the season, right? They don't sack us midway through. I mean, if we lose any of the competitions, then yeah, I'll understand. We're not third, by the way, but everyone else has played their 25th game and we haven't. So hopefully when it gets Brighton, we'll put us back into second. But surely if we win every competition the board wants to now, they'll give us enough time to do it as well, hopefully. Conceding goals is a thing. We've actually conceded the most goals in the league now. That is embarrassing. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to defend and the game's like, well, no, mate. Think about it again. Try again, mate. See what you can do this time. Nope, not that one. Try again. It's different combos each time. Burnley, Bournemouth and Brighton are in the relegation zone. Leicester just outside it. And reading up the table, Arsenal 9th, Chelsea 7th. Top 4 at the moment, Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United and Spurs. I swear to God, if it comes down to a goal difference race, we are fucked. 7 points off a City, but we've got a game in hand. We win that, we go back into 4 points. So, it's not the worst. Emirates FA Cup, we have drawn Cardiff City in the round of 16, which actually isn't a bad draw. Any surprises at the replays? Tranmere go through after a 4-all draw in the replay and 4-3 on penalties. Fucking hell, go on Tranmere. I'm here for the Tranmere Cup run, to be honest. Cardiff went through against Burnley. A bit of a surprise, really, because Burnley are in Premier League and Cardiff, they might be in League One at this point. Aston Villa beat Colchester. Middlesbrough beats Sheffield United. Liverpool beat Leeds. Brighton won on penalties against Coventry. Fair play to Coventry for taking Brighton all the way to penalties. And then Norwich through against Shrewsbury. So the round of 16. Manchester United versus Cardiff. Lincoln versus Norwich. Brentford versus Bournemouth. West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. Liverpool versus Barnsley. Middlesbrough versus Brighton. Leicester versus Tranmere. And Spurs versus Aston Villa. There are 3 Big Six teams still in here, including last year's winners, Tottenham Hotspur, and last year's finalists, Manchester United. Carabao Cup, we've got our final, and it will be against Leeds. We've learned that because Leeds beat Everton 2-0 in the second leg. We beat Preston 4-3. So it will be a Carabao Cup final against one of our bogey teams. We have quite a lot of bogey teams, to be fair. But a team we haven't beaten this season, but also a team that haven't beaten us this season. So it could come down to the nitty-gritty. That'll happen on the 2nd of March. I think that's the episode after the next one. Take a look at the preliminary rounds. I think they're happening next episode, or at least one leg of them is. We've got Genk, remember. It's been a while, but we have got Genk. Just remember that. We didn't get through the Champions League group. Crying emojis. When they sack you, Fred stays forever. Wow, okay. You know what? Fine. If I go down, Fred's going down with me, alright? Don't tempt me. Do not tempt me. I will do it in a heartbeat. If I know I'm getting sacked, I'm taking someone down with me, and it will be Fred that goes. Quadruple will be ours. I'm really hoping so. We need to keep our job. It's been a bit ropey this season. Thiago Almada's back from injury, as is Bruno Fernandes. That's a bigger one. That's a huger one. I don't think he's back on a actual I'm fully fit basis, but he's back on a I can get back into the team basis. Bit of money for the FA Cup. Anthony's happy to be getting picked. Well, he's fucking on fire right now, so can't really dispute his place in the team. I just want to take a look at Fernandes and Almada and how long their injuries have got left. Fernandes has got 6 days. Maybe just slot him straight back in, to be honest, if there's only 6 days left. Almada's got 8 days. Right, what we're going to do, just to end the episode, before we go through all the transfers and stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Put that back down to 50, because I ain't getting fucked over again. So, before we get into the biggest transfers, top scorers, etc., will be shown first, if I can remember where to find them. We've done this for 3 seasons now, come on. Top scorer now is Rashford. He's absolutely gapped the competition with this episode. 20 goals now in 23 matches for Marcus Rashford. I don't think Tammy had an appearance in the Premier League today. He only got his appearance against Preston. So we'll have to give him more game time next episode. Martinez and Foden, Diaz and Evan Nilsson on 16 as well. Assists go to Emil Smith-Rowe, but Anthony getting back into that. I clicked the Conference League by accident. Tammy Abraham on 8 as well. Foden on 8. Anthony on 8. Fernandes on 6. Rashford on 6. Sancho on 5. I've got hiccups. And the clean sheets are non-existent. We've got 2, I guess. That's not too bad. It's better than having 0. But Martinez and Ederson joint on 9 at the moment. I wonder what it's like keeping a clean sheet. It's been a while. I've shut the bed every game so far. Right. Let's take a look at the biggest transfers then of this January transfer window. We don't care about the summer one. So the biggest move in January might have actually been... I'm clicking the wrong thing. Might have been my move with Szoboszlai. It was not. Because there was bigger moves. The biggest move was Nunez from Liverpool to Atletico Madrid. That was in September. So from September onwards, we'll be reading the biggest transfers. Liverpool to Atletico for 114.5 million. Jamal Musiala moving from Bayern Munich to Barcelona. One I was considering, and one maybe we should have moved on. But we do have Szoboszlai now. But that could have been a move we maybe could have made. And they got a real good deal on it, to be fair, as well. Value of 100 million. Only paid 100.7. From Bayern to Barcelona, it's Jamal Musiala. Then we got our biggest transfer, I think, of the series, at the very least of this season. We overpaid quite a bit, but hopefully it'll work out. Dominic Szoboszlai, 97.5 million from Atletico Madrid to Manchester United. Enzo Fernandez, he moved in September from, well, I mean, he moved, the deal was agreed in September. He moved in January, obviously. He's moved from Benfica to PSG, 95.6 mil. The next biggest one, Bernardo Silva has left Manchester City for AC Milan. That's a bit of news I didn't expect to see on there, but fair play to Milan for getting that deal through in the final days of January. 86.6 million for that deal. Mason Mount's left the Premier League. He's gone to Juventus from Chelsea. Thank God, because he gives me nightmares when I play Chelsea for whatever reason. He seems to be very good. So thank God he's gone. 78.8 million. The finesse Juventus a bit there. Bremer has gone from Juventus to PSG on deadline day as well. 87 rated at this point in career mode. 77.4 million transfer deal. William Saliba has had a deal agreed. It's not going to happen just yet, but it will happen in February. It will be... Oh, he'll be going to Newcastle. Fucking hell. 76.6 million for William Saliba. That's a great move, to be fair. But he's at Leverkusen until the end of the season. Pau Torres goes from PSG to Newcastle. Newcastle are building a fucking dynasty, but he hasn't had a great start to Newcastle life. 74.5 million was the fee there. Matteo Guendouzi has gone to Real Madrid. You ever thought you'd see Guendouzi at Real Madrid? I didn't. An Arsenal flop at Real Madrid now. It's mental. 73.2 million. He grows really well in career mode, to be fair, so I'll give him that. Kevin De Bruyne is still a weird one. It happened on the 5th of August, but it's still a weird one. Still one I maybe take note of. He's dropped down a couple of ratings now, so it might not have worked out long term for Spurs. Any more big ones? Frank Yannick Kessié going from Barcelona to Leverkusen. 65 million for that deal. With anyone else? Giacomo Raspadori going from one Serie A club in Sassuolo to another Serie A club in Lazio. 60.7 million. I think that's probably it. Oh no, Thiago Almada. Forgot about him. Can't believe I forgot about him when we just signed him. But he's in. 58.4 million we paid for the Argentine on New Year's Day, and he got injured. So that's not great. But he will be back, and he will be hungry. Ibrahima Konate going from Liverpool to Atalanta, 56.2 million as well. Good deal for them. Kone, never heard of him. Quadio Manu Kone, 83 rated, has gone to Brighton from Everton, 55.6 million. And Brian Brobby has gone from Ajax to Bayern Munich. What a fucking career jump that is. 55 million for him. Conor Gallagher from Southampton to Arsenal. He went from one side of London to the other, with Southampton in the middle. 53.1 million for Conor Gallagher. Jonathan David also making the move to Arsenal on deadline day, I believe it was. 52.1 million. New striker for them. And the last two deals here. Sinisterra to West Ham for 49 million. Decent deal, and he's away from Leeds, so that helps me a lot. And then Botman with a move to Real Betis. 48.5 million. I just realised that was from one bogey team to another bogey team, so Sinisterra is just going to haunt me at a new club. But next time then, we are going to start the episode off against Brighton, and I believe we have our conference, or our Europa League, fucking hell, conference, no chance. Our Europa League legs in the preliminary round. We've got quite an easy episode. It should be. On paper, it should be an easy episode. But, of course, paper never fucking told the story, did it? Except if you're reading a book. So, maybe it does sometimes. So, kick off against Brighton at Old Trafford. They are bottom of the league as we are speaking right now. And we face Genk away in the first leg of the Europa League preliminary round before coming back to Old Trafford to take on Leicester, who are also around about that relegation zone. They're in 17th, so these two should be wins. Whether they are is a different matter. And then Genk at home in the second leg of the preliminary round. And then we move into March, where cup games are plenty. We've got the Carabao Cup on the 2nd of March. And then we've got the FA Cup on the 5th of March. That's the final, by the way, so that should be a fun one against Leeds. Hopefully we win that. Otherwise, I don't know if it makes a difference to our manager rating, but we need something to appease the board at this point. We're not losing another game if Fred starts. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just release Fred. He didn't seem to do too good. 6.4 rating. Not my centre mid. I can't believe he's back. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end it off with the news. Rashford next brace is Man United grab win over Newcastle. Rashford got his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in their 3-2 win against Newcastle United. Chelsea beat rivals 3-1. Which rivals were they? Fulham, fair enough. Aston Villa beat Brentford. Players of the week, we don't have any in there somehow, despite having Fred back in the team. He didn't make it, of course, because he's bad. Man United take on Brighton, and the Premier League Player of the Month award. Salah, Haaland, Boré, and Olmo were the nominees. Salah and Olmo, of course, Liverpool. Haaland for Manchester City and Boré for Burnley. And it is Haaland that gets that Player of the Month, and he is looking ridiculous. And I can't even sign him because he's at a Big Six club, crying in the club. But Haaland's impressive performances for Manchester City, fucking hell, wishful thinking. Manchester City earned him Player of the Month for January. No sign of Balde. After the recent signing of Balde, Manchester United fans have been eager to see the player in regular first-team action. They were disappointed by Johnson's decision not to field his latest acquisition in the match against Newcastle. And top scorer Rashford in demand. Who's he in demand for? Who want him? PSG? You can bugger off, is what you can do. Unless you want to do a straight swap for Mbappe, in which case you can still bugger off, because Rashford ain't going anywhere. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Fucking hell. Enjoyed that as always. Have a wonderful afternoon, mate. You too. Hope you have a good day, Jordan. And hope everyone else has a good day as well. Whether you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, this fucking formation's in the... I'm going to have to fix this. It's doing my head in at this point. Big bad Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's gone down to 89. Really? As he comes back. Lovely. Thanks, game. Guess we'll leave Fred there for now. Anthony off the right. That's not Anthony. I've scrolled one too far. And then Martinez and Varane. We'll swap them around. We'll go like that. Ruiz is going to get more game time than Bella-Kotchap. I know that's unfair against Bella-Kotchap, but Ruiz has more of an upside to him. So I'd like to go like this, to be honest. But then it's a bit attacking, especially with Casemiro in a bad run of form. So we'll keep Fred about. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will end another episode of the Manchester United career mode. Doctor, you have 3 hours to live. Rewatches his return. Fuck sake. Why? How did we get here? So I've got a game in hand and we're in third. I think we've still got the Premier League title on lock. It's just a matter of finding those wins and fixing up that defence. Still 13 games left. Man City can mess up in between them then and now. We still have to play City as well. When is that? Because it might be a title decider. 19th of April. Against the end of the season. We finish our season against Liverpool. Are you having a laugh? At Anfield. Bruv. Well, I mean, hopefully we can get back into it. But anyway, that will end it today. I've had enough of this game. I'm sure you guys have had enough of me raving and ranting. And I'll see you on, potentially on Thursday. We'll see how the schedule goes, see how much time I've got. Because I might take WrestleMania predictions, etc. as priority just this week. But possibly, most likely will be Thursday, but possibly Saturday. I'll keep you updated for another episode of Manchester United Green Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed, however, today's one, and I'll see you then. Peace.